I'm almost there, I swear to goodness. This thing just really doesn't want... It really doesn't want me to use it. Oh, I know. I'm talking to you. This could be an interesting stream because it's not letting me like use it the way that maybe if I just put it enough on the desk to where yeah, it's not. That will have to do. I think that'll do it. Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. I have to calibrate a thing. Oh, Vieira. I'll take care of that momentarily. Let's see. I'm so sorry. I thought that I had this ready ahead of time. Then again, me and organization, right? That should do it. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright. Now, you may be able to hear me, but can you... Well, I believe the question goes, can you... Boo! Hello, everybody! I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and it is so good to have you back. Hello! What? That is not what my hand is doing. Okay, we're gonna do this today. I have some more calibration to do with the leap motion, as you can see. But hello, everybody. All right, I will do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out. I'll figure out leap motion stuff another time. But for now, yes, at the resort city, close enough. So here's the thing. Thank you for the reminder. And Ciela with 8 months of subscribing. Thank you so much for coming back. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community for almost, what's that, thank you for the bits, ow. For 2/3 of a year now. Can we get some love in the chat for Ciela? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with this leap motion? Kind of miss when it loaded from the side, not gonna lie. Life has been life. I haven't watched you since before you came out, Pretty. Aw, thank you, Coily. And hello, Pixie. I am so sorry for the jank in starting stream today. I will be ready momentarily. All right. It's gonna be a little funky. Yeah, it's a lot funky. What am I talking about? All right, well. I think that might do it. Okay, thank you. I haven't even done my intro yet. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matarakana V Shoujo. That's not where my hand is. Got the notification for Strawberry Girl, and that was how you found... Okay. No leap motion. That was how you found out? Goodness gracious. Yeah, I've actually been out for... I've been out for 3 years now, and a little over 3 now, and I am very, very, I think that that's incredibly happy. How y'all doing, by the way? I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I might have pushed the wrong button here. That should be much better. Yes. Okay, how is everybody? I am so sorry for taking Friday off. I am kind of glad that I was, hey, ow! Jeez. Kimmy, hello! I would wave at you, but leap motion is being a poo-poo. Don't be sorry for it. Well, I'm trying not to, but it's hard. Cause like, I wanted to do stuff, and that was supposed to be the reward stream for like, thank you for that, Bats. That was supposed to be the reward stream for the Audithon, or at least the first one. And I ended up not being able to do it because like, you know, I wasn't being good to my voice. So, I do feel a little bit bad about that. I should be able to get back on it pretty soon. And Vera, you have been so good in waiting for me, baby. Allow me to deliver exactly what you ordered. Are you ready? Vera? Naya. All right. Well, Naya, you get to hear this as well. Ara ara, iko da ne. And Naya, hello, hello, darling. I hope you're doing very well today. Aw, thank you for the head pats. Happy Pride Month, Naya. Yeah, this is the kind of month where we're just winning. Why is my mouth not moving? Bop, 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 bop. Am I losing something? Am I not, like, is my mic not picking up? What in the world? I'm so sorry for all the scuff. I do not understand why it's like, oh, you got all the tracking, none of the tracking, all the tracking, none of the tracking. How's this? Okay. I feel like all the scuff has decided to visit. Mouse sensitivity. All right. I'm just going to put it at like 100%. Yeah, there we go. Full tilt, like Sonic Adventure cutscene. And hello. Scuff is an essential part of exactly. Right. So I was talking earlier about the difference in the background, right? So the reason that we're at this particular pool is, well, I have a suspicion about another one of the backgrounds that I bought from Etsy. That the means of generation was not ethical. So I used it in today's stream schedule post, and I'm very sorry. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I have enough of a suspicion to where I want to stop using it. And so I stopped, and I went and I spent $23 on this. I think it looks good, though. Like, I think, actually, you know what? For the first time in a while, I think what I'm going to do is unblur the background. I usually have it blurred, just for clarity's sake, but I think that looks really good. What do you think? I think it's just serene enough, and I stand out enough from it to where, like... But what do you think? You are looking at, at the background of myself, right? Oh my gosh, though, what a weekend it was. For those of you who celebrate, happy Father's Day. And for those of you who do not celebrate, happy weekend. Is that part of what I think it is? That might not be. I think we're good. But yeah, I spent Sunday at my parents' place. And looks fantastic. I don't need my... That's good, yeah. I'd usually have it a little bit blurred for atmosphere. Huh?
No, you didn't buy that background. I did smiley face.
Oh my gosh, Naya. Oh my gosh, stop. You are so hot right now. Thank you so much. Can we get some love in the chat for Naya? Naya, my darling, my sweetheart, my very, very, very adorable butterfunks. Thank you so much for 23. That is incredible. That is fantastic. And also, darn you, because now we have, what's it, like two wheel spins? Yeah, we now have 2 spins of the wheel. Praise you more. Don't tempt me. Giga Shake, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matarakana V Shoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. Great to have you here. And now Naya, goodness, we might have to figure something out a little later, if that's okay. But for now, we must spin the wheel. Which means, let's see. Yeah, so what happens is whenever we fill one of these bars, we bump it up to the next milestone, and we spin a wheel. So in this case, because you tipped 20, the bar is usually at multiples of 10, so now we spin the wheel twice. So allow me to take some notes on what we unlock. And I'll see if I can do these while I talk about what's happening and what's happened. And just kind of get everybody caught up to speed. With that in mind, let's go! Spin number 1. I swear. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so this one is basically just you stack the next 2, and that's 1 spin. I was not ready to prank call. Well, that wouldn't be a prank, darling. That would be something far more pleasant. I'll put it that way. Spin 1. Please, one more. Thank you. You, TM, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey. Thank you, mechanics. Okay. Hello. I really wish that my regular stream elements thing would actually read and show me what it's doing. Big fan of your music. No clues. Yeah, I've been streaming for something like 7 years, and VTubing for the last 2, 3, something like that. About three. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh. And now after so we now need to do. So this is Nya for 2 minutes. I don't do these until we've got them all collected, and then you're feeling lucky. Yeah. Copy pasta. I wonder if I could just make that one a gnappi pasta. All right, so that's spin 1. Now will be spin 2. No. Okay. So now it'll be nyawing for 4 minutes, and the third one. Oops, sorry. I swear. No. I'm so not ready. I'm so not ready. Okay. Fine. Hold on. Before I go on, thank you so much for your generosity today, and I appreciate that, and it helps me a lot to keep doing what I'm doing. Also, darn you. Okay. What am I about to do? I need to grab a cable of some sort. That's not the one, is it? No, I don't think it is. All right, so 4 minutes of nya, reading a copy pasta of chat's choice, and then I've got to prank call someone. So what should we do? Should we pick the copy pasta first, or should we prank call someone first? Let's get over the easiest one. Copy pasta. Okay. Which copy pasta should I read? I am going to stop moving for a second. Actually, I just had an idea. What if I mounted my Leap Motion 2 on top of my Leap Motion 1? Now, you all let me know which copy pasta you would like for me to read, and I can read it. And I'll have to do it in Nya speak. And if it's under 4 minutes, then I'll have to do the rest of the 4 in Nya mode. So that just means that I end every sentence with Nya. In the meantime, while you're doing that, allow me to tell you about what is behind and what is ahead. Who here caught the release of Strawberry Girl on Saturday? Go on, you can tell me. I won't bite. I saw some of you there. Thank you so much for hopping in there. And who here couldn't make the premiere, but did catch the video after it released? I think this will actually help stabilize my my Leap Motion quite a bit. Yeah, that'll help a lot. Missed the live by 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's like, no, I missed it. Premiere was good. Yeah. I'm very proud of it. Honestly, I am so happy with how it turned out. Like, Mo did an amazing job, and Emmy did an amazing job, and Jusagi-chan did an amazing job, and honestly, it wouldn't have even happened if it weren't for my manager Tessa wrangling that and making it happen. I swear, I just need one cable and I'll be able to get this going again. This might do the Oh, is this plugged in? I might be able to do a different thing. That didn't ruin anything. All right, let's see. Survey says... Are we back to the OG? I think we're back to the OG. Hello? Let me unplug me. Persa, hello! Alright, the next dialogue from Persona 3. Alright, let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, this one's not supported anymore. Okay. That's fine. So which one is it? Is there a way that I can tell which one we're talking about? Sorry for the error noises. My immersion, it's gone. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. The Arcana. Ah, okay, there's the first one. The copy pasta is the means by which all is revealed. All right, so I've got to read this as, okay. Is it just this whole collection of stanzas? Or is it literally just that line? I'll start the 4 minutes of Nya, after I've read the line. Is it, there's a few different lines that I'm seeing here, because, I see the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed, celebrate life, grandeur, its brilliance, its magnificence, and then it kind of repeats in other spaces. Is it, one big thing? I'm not sure if I understand, honestly, because, there's a few listed here. Ah, do I need to read all of them? I could probably read all of them, unless that spoils something in the game. I'm so sorry for being distracted. I am just trying to get the things that I bought to work. Where did I put that? All right, there it is. And then the SBC went... That's not it. Is that it? No. Couldn't be. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Just the one. Okay, so then... Look, I am not calling someone with Nya. Just letting you all know that I'm just not... I'm not ready for that responsibility of hi, this is the first time we met, Nya. This is a professional first impression, Nya. Oh, no. Oh dear. Okay. Just the one. Okay. Is that gonna work? It's not working. Okay. It did not stabilize in even the slightest. Okay. I'll figure that out in time. All right. I'll get a timer for 4 minutes going. And here we go, Nya. Okay. Should be of just me talking in the Nya. Oh, I could do that in the Nya. All right. The moment man devoured the fruit of knowledge, he sealed his fate, Nya. Entrusting his future to the cards, man clings to a dim hope, Nya. Yes, the Arcana is the means by which all is revealed, Nya. Attaining one's dream requires in stern will and unfailing determination, Nya. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed, Nya. The silent voice within one's heart whispers the most profound wisdom, Nya. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Celebrate life grandeur, Nya. Its brilliance, its magnificence, if you will, Nya. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Only courage in face doubt can lead one to the answer, Nya. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed, Nya. It is indeed a precious gift to understand the forces that guide oneself, Nya. The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed, Nya. There is both joy and wonder in coming to understand another, Nya. I think that should do it for that, Nya. So now, who do I need to... Oh, yes, please do, Pixie. I really wish that this would stabilize. I think I've got to route it through the other way. I'm so sorry. I'm going to be just a second so I can get this to work. I want to wave at you. I like waving at you and saying hi and making hand hearts. So, I will be just a second. I'm so sorry. Okay. Whoa. What was it having me do? What was that? Okay. That should be slightly more stable. Not horribly much. I'm still not super thrilled about how it's doing that, but we've got what we got. I don't know about that one, Saprasi. I think just possessed. Okay. I gotta figure out a few things about my desk and like mounting this thing. Nya. I'm so sorry, Nya. Oh, Nya. Oh, Pixie Nya. That's such a good idea, Nya. But who would I call with that, do you think, Nya? Who would be okay with receiving that kind of call in the first place, Nya? Goodness, Nya. I'm not entirely sure what would work or not, Nya. I think this will have to do. Okay, Nya. I think I need to restart it, don't I, Nya? So it should still be tracking, Nya. Oh, I guess not. It seems to not be liking it very much. Ah, there's the issue, Nya. Okay. It seems to recognize it, but I guess I just don't have it anymore. That's a shame, Nya. Ooh, that is a good idea. Now, chat, Pixie has a pretty good idea for, Nya, for, who we could prank call, Nya, who might be more than a little receptive to the idea, Nya. But, should I... Yes, a very good time, Nya. Hello, Nya. It's great to see you here. I hope you're doing amazing, Nya. There are 25 seconds left of this, Nya. Okie dokie, Pixie, Nya. Do what you gotta do, Nya. All right, why is it not reading the thing? It says no device is connected, and that's patently false. Nya. I want to wave at the oddities, Nya. At the Nyodities, if you will. Allow me to do the thing, Nya. And hello, Vermouth, Nya. And timer is up, Nya. All right. So Pixie has a lovely idea of who we could prank call with this. And I think, let's do that first. Hello again. It's good to see you. I would wave at you, but my computer's telling me no. And I don't like that. Is there a reason? Maybe I need to restart the software. Quit service, and then... Let's see. I think this is the one. Nyodities. Yeah, exactly, nya! See, that's better. I need to calibrate a couple things, but now I can wave at you again. And that's not where my hand is. Okay, settings, leap motion, it's a good bit closer to me. Doop doop. Position, forward, it's a little bit closer. Nope, needs to be a little further out. Or maybe not actually. Nope, definitely further out. Try not to reach in my own boobs here. All right, if I pull back, it should be just up to my boobs. Close enough, okay. Immersion, what immersion? All right, so I think I know who we're going to call. And I'm gonna put that maybe below where the leap motion can track it. I'm not sure how good the actual audio is. I'm so sorry if it's less than stellar. But here we go. I should probably get my headphones on for this too. And then we'll pick a copy pasta together. If the first intended recipient, what does a J stand for? Where? Again, my eyes are up here, silly. Oh, my name. No, it stands for Jessa. Yeah. But, yeah, it's my name. Welcome back, Pixie. No worries. I think we might have. Okay. Here we go. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
Bat. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hi, how's it
I am
going?
so good. How are you doing, darling?
I'm doing succulent, thank you.
That's good. So, like,
Yeah,
I was at Porter Robinson high as balls. Why do we say high as balls anyway? Like, balls aren't that high. You ever, like,
you're right. I'm gonna get rid of mine.
that is such a mood. Oh my gosh. Like, for real though, like, from what people send me on, like, Instagram, if someone said they were high as balls, I would pass them the bong back and say, try again.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's just a pedestrian effort at best, you know?
Oh, I hate pedestrians, but I love how many points they give.
For real. Yeah, it's amazing how much I was able to. Oh, thank you for the head pats. It's amazing how much I was able to avoid like having to go to jail because I put the officer onto my dealer. Like, it's amazing. Those mushrooms can fix everything, you know? Like,
Yeah, I hecking love mushrooms. They're like, they just, they're mushrooms.
exactly. Yeah,
And
that.
they're rooms full of mush.
See, that part I'm not so fond of, but you know, like, why would they call it a mushroom if they didn't have rooms, you know?
Well, because you eat it and then you have enough, you still have room for more mush,
I
and that's what they
see.
call it.
I see.
The
I see.
mushroom.
Mushroom, yeah. So
Mush the mushed room.
I see. Yeah. Have you heard of infected mushroom?
I've heard of infected mushroom,
It sounds
but
like something you take
I
pills for.
fortunately infected mushroom hasn't heard of me, so I can't
They're missing out,
vouch.
bitch. They're so missing out.
I agree. Like
Yeah.
everyone who knows me is someone who is not someone who doesn't know me, and I
You are
love that for
so
them.
right. That is so true, bestie.
That
You
is so wonderful. I can't believe I'm gonna pog.
you're gonna listen, girl. You gotta get some towels or something first. Just don't make a mess about it, you know?
All my towels are packed, and the
Your
floor
toes, you
here is
say?
already my clothes and my towels already
Ah,
packed up
okay.
in a box.
Yeah, I'm excited for a second,
Thankfully, the
girl.
floor here is already covered in cat poop, so I don't think anyone would notice.
Wait, to clear the suspicion, you're more like Bat Cat, and this is a different cat that we're talking about, right? Or are you
This
just
is not
actively
my,
crapping on the floor?
this is not my poop.
Okay, yeah,
Not my
just to
poop.
clear the
This is
allegations. Yeah.
regular cat poop.
Okay, that's fair. That's super fair. So, I was at Daft Punk high as balls. I don't remember anything, but it was a really good time.
I can't believe Daft Punk opened for High as Bulls. I love.
It's for real. DJ High as balls. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah. You good?
Of course, darling. I didn't slip character for a
Yes,
second. Kayfabe is
absolutely.
strong with
No,
this one, you know?
what character could you be talking about, even if this is real life?
Exactly,
This is
yeah.
how
This is how I am all the
exactly.
times.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
This is never. I've never not been like this. It's been lovely and wonderful. And I
Yeah.
love it.
Listen, bitch, I can let you do your thing. And I just wanted to call and just keep checking in on you cuz girl, you're adorable and I just like hearing about what you're doing in
What?
life.
Oh, you think I'm adorable,
Always,
girl?
baby.
You can't do this to me during Pride Month. I'm super
I
gay.
can because it is Pride Month. Happy Pride,
Oh my,
kitten.
it is Pride Month. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kiss you next time I see you.
Gasp. Oh my gosh, I'll hold you to it, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Don't
I
lie
will
to me.
hold
I will
you.
thrash you.
Hold me to it. Hold me to you. Hold me, just in general, please. I'm so touch starved.
I got you, girl. I have got you.
Oh,
All right, I will let you to it, but I'll see you very
okay.
soon, right?
Yes, you will see me like next month. In like a
Heck
month.
yes. Good girl. I will catch you later.
You can't do
Bye-bye.
this to me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, I I forgot how fun that is. All right, I think I'm gonna zoom in just a little more. Yeah, get a little closer to you. That was amazing. That was super fun. All right. She's such a good sport about that too. I'm so glad that she rolls with that so well. And now we have the copy pasta. I swear I will actually get to like stream content. But oh right, I already did the copy pasta, didn't I? And okay, yeah, we're all squared away. Thank you so much, by the way. Jokes and memes and 3 stream streak from Type 2T. Can we get some love in the chat for Type 2T? Thank you so much for catching up for 3 streams in a row. And she is cute. She's one of the cutest. You're Vixie. I know how you laugh at that too. It's just like what was I on about? So, oh right, that one ducky. Thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work's been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matar Kanavi Shoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. It is great to have you. And what was I on about? Right. So, is this the game we're playing? Is this what we're going to be doing now? I see. Stop. That's enough. All right, I missed a few redemptions here, so I'm going to do those real quick. That's the hydrate. Oh my gosh, so many boobs. Stop! Another hydrate. Yep. Okay. Chat! Weird. I just can't win. Last Saturday, we had the premiere of a new song. If you just got in a little bit ago, then I'm not sure if you got the premiere for Strawberry Girl. It is out now on YouTube and Bandcamp and SoundCloud and your favorite stores and streaming services. I am so proud of how it turned out. It has animation by Jusagi Chen. The movie was by Emi Tsukino. The artwork was by Mokiato, one of the first artists that I really started to work with, just about in general. And the song is so super cute, and I cannot wait for y'all to enjoy it in your favorite ways. Let me see if I can pull up the album art, because it's from the video, and it's so adorable. Oh my gosh, I'm die. Thank you forever. Here we are. That is way too much. Okay, maybe I should have done it in Shoost. Yeah, I should have done this in Shoost. All right. That is the artwork by Mokiato, and it was just so like I've been hanging on to that song for a hot minute, but then I had the idea. I'm not sure if I came up with the idea directly or if Tessa. So we go flashback. I don't remember. It might have been Tessa that came up with the idea to go further with it, but it's like, you know what? What a good idea to take what was supposed to be a gift to the oddities in the first place, like a reward that y'all unlocked for me to work on that song, and go all out with it. Like, make a music video for it properly. And like, just look at that. I need to start doing squats. Like, girl, look at me in this. Look at it. Listen, I'm giving you permission. Look at my ass. Just look at that. Good gravy. I was ready to bark. Yeah, I most definitely need to actually today I did start exercising again. Yeah, go for it. Clip me. Listen, I'm cute as hell. And in that particular artwork, I got ass. Like, I am not upset or frustrated or like anything like that about that. No. Quite delighted, in fact. And it's just like, what is it with so many artists that draw me in ways where it's like, I want to be like that, but like, for reals. Jail me all you want. I know where your eyes go. Yeah, no, jail me all you want. Jail me all you want. I know where you're looking, and it is not always into my eyes. You weren't looking at my eyes there either, are you? Ow. Fine. I'll move on to the next bit of news then. Now, instead of new releases, what if I look at your dress? Go for it. Honestly, the dress is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love the dress. Okay, so that is in the past. In the future, this upcoming Sunday, I have been invited to join several people in a charity stream. Some of the guests include Jesse Cox, Tigaholic, Charity Goblin Ruby, and, your eyes do not deceive you, Jamie Lee Curtis, who I believe is Ruby's mom. And I think that's so cool. But yeah, this upcoming Sunday at 11 Pacific time, we will be raising money for a Stream for a Cause. Which what they do is they actually like collect money for smaller charities and agencies like for very specific causes, and they'll actually like drum up funds for that. And I think that's really cool. And I was invited through one of the co-hosts, Jade Dohime, and when I was just like, yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a great cause, and that's going towards specific things. Let's do it. Let's hang out. And I believe Jesse Cox is the director of, was it Monster High? I think I'm getting it so wrong. I'm so sorry. If anyone from this is here and I'm messing this up, I am so very sorry. It's Monster Road Trip from Monster Prom. Okay, I am so sorry. Completely different property. It's not Monster High. It's Monster Road Trip from Monster Prom. I'm sorry for that mix-up. Thinking is like hard, okay? I am just supposed to sit here and look good. Should I put the Strawberry Girl art back on? Maybe just look at that instead. But yeah, so I will be joining an absolute tour de force, Tigaholic reference, Tigaholic there. But yeah, no, that is this upcoming Sunday, and I am so excited for that. Ow. And I'm honored to be joining a roster of all-stars to play a game that I have not tried before and meet people that I have not met before and raise money for a very good cause. So, for more information, Charity Goblin Ruby has a tweet for that. Let me pull up the link for such. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Let me pull up the woo. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Aha. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin this. Boop. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm up to this Sunday. Words are not my strong suit. Nothing is my strong suit. I am snap right. Nice. Now, that is what is in the past. That is what is in the future. The present. Chat, how was your weekend? Should I get some background music going? I'm just realizing it's a little bit quiet. I should get like a thing of summer Eurobeat going just in the background. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get to my playlists. Get to summer Eurobeat. Oh good, it's all the instrumentals too. There we go. Yeah. Gosh, this your weekend was good. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that your weekend was good. Legendary American actress when younger, 80s screen queen starred in John Carpenter's seminal 1978 film Halloween. Yes. The very same. I will finally have a job. Congratulations! That's a big deal. That is like, listen, that is hard these days. Like, I remember part of why I did music and streaming full time was because the job market sucks. And getting into a job these days, even if you are perfectly qualified, is extremely difficult. So for you to get a job is incredible. Congratulations, genuinely, from that. Look at my house, will live rent-free, in my head rent-free. Yeah. Listen, I take care of y'all. And you can't see otherwise, huh? As a matter of fact... Oh no, turn it back around. Oh no! Okay, a little bit more this way. There we go, there we go. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was really funny. Okay, I think if I do avatar selection, I do that again. Should be back. Yeah, I lose the sunglasses. That's okay. The better to look at you with, dears. Okay, yeah, that's better, that's better. True mom mode now. Well, I wouldn't say mom mode. Ma'am. Rear facing audio camera. You know, they do say moms have eyes in the back of their heads, so, you know, maybe I've got a certain maternal energy to it too. Hey, don't throw a fish at me. Mean. Mean. Anyway, so I'm glad y'all had a good weekend. I have 4 eyes. Well, no. Ow. Another hydrate that I can do. So I have a whole thing of water, but okay, I need the microphone in a place where that's not my hand. Sorry. I think that's actually pretty good. I have a thing of water right here, and then I have a thing of like gamer beverage right here. So it makes 6 if you wear glasses. Asking the real questions there, asking the real questions. Yeah, I know when you're looking. Okay. I would really like for the leap motion to not be so good that it's picking up the microphone. Maybe I need to uncover it. I think I tried that though. But yeah, the problem is that the product works too well. What was I even on about? Kind of blocks chat a little bit. There we go. Just making 6. I had a whole thread in my head and it just left without me. Thinking is hard. Why do I have to do it so much? I don't like... Right. What I was drinking. Right. So I have the gamer beverage with a little bit of CBD and a little bit of Propel in it and a big thing of water. So I'm going through the I'm going through the gamer beverage before I go through the water. There's that hydrate. Thank you. Let me put it down there. That should be fine. Am I still audible? Do I sound far away or? That's what you meant by true mom mode. Oh, this is gonna be a clippable one. I just realized this is the first time this year that I have streamed in the pools, hot tub, and beaches, just a tiny bit away. Let me see if I can get the microphone close by without it picking up in leap motion. Should be good. Should be good. Be up here. That should be better. That should be better. Yeah. I don't know. I was weirdly excited about well, goodbye, friends. See you when they find me. Okay, there we go. There's just so much love, so many hearts. But yeah, no, like I'm excited for this week. Like, this is the first stream this year that I've done pools, hot tubs, and beaches, and I never thought that I would actually be excited by that. Hello, GLND. Oh, okay. Goodbye again. Oh, goodness, okay. Gosh, I thought I was gonna have enough trouble holding my breath under the water here. Oh, yeah, thank you. These are far less, suffocating. Hey. Oh, this one has lyrics. I need to skip that one. And as a matter of fact, I probably need to delete that one from the playlist. As much as I like that remix, I don't think I have the proper rights to do that. Cool Flyer, thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you enjoy my music, and I hope you'll enjoy my streams as well. I often work on the music that we make here on stream as much as I can. That isn't client work anyway. So, yeah. Ozzy is good. Aw, thank you. You are a good fellow too. You. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the summer. Who here is excited for the summer? Like, I know quite a few folks that are like fans of fall, fans of spring, fans of winter. I think I like spring the most, but I'm still pretty excited for summer. Would hug if not for physicals. Aw. Someday, baby. We shall make it happen. A hug, if permitted, shall transpire. Is transpire just a trans vampire? It's just the kind of thing that I think about, you know? Your friends coming to the city, that's fantastic! I hope that you all have a fantastic time. I'm 800 points away from a meme number. 420? 690? 69,420? I don't know. 420, 869. I love winter, but summer can show up clothes. Exactly. I have, okay, so one of the last days that the friends were all here from Offkai, we went to the mall and actually picked up some really, really cute clothes. And then we did a little bit after that too, and there's just like these strawberry themed clothes, of course, that I picked up recently that I absolutely adore because they're so cute. Oh, there's like shorts and like shirts and tanks and oh, I'm excited. I don't know. I like dressing like, I don't know. I like dressing extra cute in the spring and the summer, and now I can. And honestly, strawberries are just such a winning thing. Trans vampires who suck blood to get the hormones out. Let's add an extra layer. I feel like if a trans vampire sucks the blood of a trans person that's not already a vampire and like not, no, I need to revise that idea in my head before I go with that. Never mind. It occurs to me that said scenario happens in one of the comics you're reading. Is that right? Huh. I know, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about vampire media. I do think a little bit about trans media. That does happen. I know, sorry for that little, like, weird mid-decision. Sometimes I'll think of something and I'll be saying it out loud, but I'll realize that there's a potential of like, because I haven't refined it yet, you know, it's like, oh, there's a potential of it being actually, like, not okay. Like, not a good thing to say. So it's like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to end up saying it if it ends up being bad. Got the writer instincts. Kind of, yeah. Friend of mine is going on a trip to Japan. Lucky. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would love to go to Japan again. I miss it so much. Like, Japan is one of the few places I unironically, like, miss. And don't get me wrong. I miss places. As a kid, my family used to lead worship at like a family camp up in a place up in the mountains that it was really just a nice little facility. And I also remember just like little spots that my friends and I used to hang out on campuses, like in like middle and high school. Just certain views too. And I don't know, but Japan, like Tokyo, I miss how that felt. I miss how Tokyo just existed around me, you know? And it's one of those things where, like, when I went, for those who don't know, in 2015 and 2016, I was invited to be a performing musician at Japan PonyCon, which is a pony convention in Japan, understandably. I went both years with the Living Tombstone, and it was really cool. And we got to hang out, well, rather, it was just Yoav at the time, but Yoav and I would run around with Sakura Cheetah, and I believe it was Goldie Ginger as well. Or Girly Ginger. I'm so bad at this. We were just having a grand old time, just checking out the different districts and the stores, and just drinking in the entire, like, little chunk of Tokyo that we had. It was also the place where I first played Gone in my earbuds to see just how it felt, how it would go right. And that was actually, I'm going to pause the music for a second. Like, I actually had sort of a pseudo-religious experience there in terms of my music. It was the first time that I played my Eurobeat and listened to it where it was supposed to exist. And it worked. It fit. It sounded right. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think my work sounds good, and Gone is one of those ones that I'm proud of. I think it aged really well. But in terms of like, is this something that, you know, like, Japan is where Eurobeat was marketed. It's where the audience for Eurobeat has been for decades. So for me to listen to it and have it feel like it worked, it fit, it was appropriate. That was a moment for me. That was one of those moments where I knew that I would not stop making Eurobeat. I was already at it for a good amount of time by then, and just to have that reaffirmation meant the world to me. It was a good time. All right, music back on. But yeah, I'm super. I want to go back to Japan. I'd love to go back to Tokyo. Oh, thank you so much for the head pats. I want to check out. Is it Okunoshima? Is that the island of is that the island of bunnies. Haven't yet started taking it, but I cannot wait to be wearing cute summer clothes during the winter and summer and fall. Even my body is telling me the need to do it as I'm starting to get phantom limb syndrome. I'm not sure if I fully understand. Hello, John Madma. It is great to see you. Hope you're doing very well today. I'm having a good time. Pixie with a 105 stream streak. Can we get some love in the chat for Pixie? That is a truly Chadley number. Yeah. Pixie's just cool like that, you know? She's just like, she gets it. She's like here all the time and she's so cool about stuff. So it's like, it's cool. Yeah, we should see some love in the chat for Pixie. Yeah. I'm so sorry for that character. Wish I had more cute clothes. I swear, one of these days actually, I wonder how viable or safe this would be if I had a way of doing this safely. Cause like, gamer, okay, that's fair, that's fair. A little bit of, oh, wait, I can't wait. Honestly, if I could do so safely, I would love to like, do a shopping stream. Just like, bring y'all with me. Obviously, I'm not gonna change with y'all there, but like, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to like bring y'all shopping with me. That'd be a cute little thing. Maybe that would be like an RPSMR. I don't know. Like, I don't know about, I'm also realizing something completely out of left field. You think we would have to ask them all in advance? I feel like there's ways to look up the policies. I'm having a realization, chat. I'm sorry for the complete change of direction. I'll come back to the streaming in a mall thing in a second, but hello 8-Bit, and thank you so much. I'm so proud of how Strawberry Girl turned out. Now, chat, I've had a realization recently, and I think it might help my voice in the near future. Something that I've noticed myself doing. Whether it's on stream or on stage, I've noticed this. I struggle to understand microphones. Not that I don't know how they work, but even when I'm just like, if I'm just talking completely casually to someone, I'm just gonna talk like this. I'm just gonna like, I'm not gonna project to the microphone as much. But when I'm streaming, it feels like I'm talking to a group of people, right? A collective. So I project my voice in a way that probably isn't good for it for long periods of time, when I could just trust the microphone. I can just let it do its job. I can just speak calmly. Taking your trans girlfriend clothes shopping ASMR is probably... I would be shocked if it isn't. Like, that would be one of those things where it's like, that's gotta be a thing. Yay! Ding, ding, ding. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to bump the microphone like that. But yeah, no, like, I basically whisper into my microphone and I've had complaints. Yeah. I could see how, like, sometimes whispering, one, can actually be as bad for your voice as shouting, if you're trying to preserve it. And two, it can also create, like, white noise in shrill frequencies that, that makes it a little bit like, not to be ashamed of being quiet so much as, like, it's just the technicality. We need a personification of chat you can talk to instead. Not necessarily, although... Not to say I haven't thought about an oddities design, if you will. So, we'll see, we'll see. I mean, after all, Numi has the Noombas, Kiata has the KFP, Doki Bird has the Dragoons, Matara Khan has the Momos, and Pekora has the Nusagi. They're all pretty established designs from what I understand. I wonder, chat, oddities. Fan, hello! It's good to see you. How are you doing, darling? A talking AE8's, no. I don't like that. But I guess, like, what would oddities look like? I've thought about that and I have an idea, but I'm wondering if I should tell you or keep it for a secret. Maybe we can be strawberry. That's not the worst idea, actually. That's pretty neato. I'm gonna jot that down. I feel like the strawberry shape might have something to, might be something. I know what I could do with that, yeah. A little Audi logo. I don't know. Now, I have an idea. Actually, I'm gonna say this much, and I'm gonna leave some secrets, some surprise. Straw babies. Chat, what of straw bunnies? With that, in my head it's usually the audio logo with tiny, oh no. I feel like that would be too complicated. Like the logo is already a little bit like, it's not a bad logo by any means. And the straw, like it's not a bad logo by any means, but I think in terms of it like being the embodiment, like here's the thing. Being easy to draw is I think really important, because think about the design of KFP. Think of the design of Nusagi. Think of the design of Momos. Think of the design of various fan groups, right? It does challenge the tolerance stamp tests. I'm afraid I've not heard of those. Tolerance stamp tests. Quick sippy. After a not so thorough research, I can confirm it exists. Which one? Oh, straw bunnies already exist. That makes sense. Because I know the oddities already existed with, oh, there's a, okay. Oh, so cute, hold on. Aw, there is a VTuber named, Straw Bunny. So maybe the breed of, like, the creature, could be a strawberry bunny, and then the group, the collective, would still be oddities. I think that makes sense, because then we're not infringing, sorry, on existing things. I'm lifting from vexillology here. Should be able to be drawn by a toddler and recognizable on a stamp. I like that. If toddlers can draw it and you can tell what it is. Basically, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna bust out the MS Paint. Why not?
Let's do this shit.
Alright, oh, they rebranded the AI thing. Wow. That's terrible. Just get rid of it. Don't include it. Anyway, if I busted out the MS Paint, like so, if I had to draw a straw bunny, let me get a big one there. What is your logo? I saw the letter F. It is a circle with 3 triangles in it, basically. And what I understand is, based on, you know, the previous design, you're actually able to get every letter of the word Odyssey out of it. Because you can see O, and then a D, and then you can kind of make out a Y, and then S, using the circle. You can kind of break it down into pieces like that. So what if we did something like, okay. And then, like, I mean, that's obviously a little too, I would need to do it a little differently. Hold on. Maybe a front view would be like this. This is obviously not finalized. You know, the ears would kind of go like that. Gotta have big ears if you're doing bunny stuff. I gotta be careful with it because I would end up just drawing a Nusagi if I'm not careful. Let's see. And then like then maybe the, like, it's still got a strawberry, like a leafy butt. Should have black eyes like the seeds of a strawberry. Worth a try. And then get the brush again. Maybe so, maybe so. Heckin' Benui. With a power doodle. Basically, yeah. I mean, this just kind of looks like, how do I stop it from looking too much like a, what if there's that's the thing, I want there to be variants. But I don't want that to be in my hands. Because, like, something that I really like about Matara's Momos is that they have, Momosonas. They have, like, what's it? Oh, freckles. I just did whiskers. I'm sorry. I feel like if we're doing freckles, though, part of what I like about freckles is that they're like, I don't know. Could be fun to have variations on body orientation. I suppose so. I think the cool thing is, like, you could still do variations, like, because there's, like, pink strawberries, and then you could have, like, white ones. I'm going to use gray for the sake of not, you know, not overdoing too much. Freckles go all over the body. Sure. But I kind of like the idea of that. Like, just taking a strawberry bunny, and then you can kind of customize it. Like, customize the shape, customize the size. That could be a cool idea. I like that idea. The straw bunnies. Sammy, hello! Yes, Banui girl. And then Banuis. Straw Banuis. Morale, aw. Cute, cute, cute. But yeah, no, that's something that I've thought about for, like, for the oddities. Because, like, there's the oddities with, who's that otter VTuber that tells the really funny dad jokes? What's it? Hello? Let's see. Otter. It's not that. Otter.ai meeting assistant. No, thank you. Maybe if I just search oddities. I do have hand tracking. Hello! Let's see. If I search oddities VTuber. That's not it. That's not it. Shoot. I really wish that it was easier for me to pull them up. Because there is an otter VTuber that has the oddities as well. And I feel like it'd be a fun way to sort of distinguish. I don't know. I have... Chat. The plans I have for you. I can hardly wait for you to see. Hello, Nathan. So, with incredible blessings and thanks and love to the one, the only, the amazing Fenriru, who was here earlier, might still be. I now have, let's see. I now have tracking through a Leap Motion 2. I had Leap Motion 1, but it was giving me some trouble. And now I have the better version, which is the 2. There's still some fine tuning and things, and it still keeps picking up my microphone as if it's an extra hand, but I really like it. And I've always liked waving at you and saying hi and that kind of thing. So, I don't know, I like waving at you. I like saying hi. And I do, in fact, have hand tracking. Can I zoom in more? Can I do so without, like, well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not it either. Can I guess I just gotta do it like this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, designs for the oddities. Like this. Straw bunny oddities. Yeah, this is just the stuff I think about. Yeah. How do we get on the subject of straw bunny oddities? And why can't I scroll up in my own chat? Why? Yay! Let's see. Oh, right. In terms of trusting microphones, like, I noticed this. I will speak as if, I'm being chat a small little pet, a cute strawberry pet. Basically, yeah. I'm wondering how much I should lean into the strawberry thing, because it is a favorite motif of mine. And I also really like bunnies, and that's becoming, currently a bit of a motif of mine at the moment. So maybe some sort of like straw bunny might be the move for oddities specifically. Plus it means that there would be cute artwork where I get to hold you and just hug you and squish you all, and it'd be very cute. Oddie with headbutts. But yeah, what was I on about? Right, microphones. I noticed this. I don't trust that it'll pick up my voice, because if I just speak naturally as if you're right here, like as if you're literally just here in the room, it's hard because like I don't trust it. So when I get up on stage and I'll get a good microphone, I'll still sing into it as if I am trying to reach the other end of the room without it, which is not good. I need to trust that it's going to do its job, because I've played more gigs where the microphone has done its job and I've also been able to hear myself. So like, nah. It's that kind of thing, Aw, ooh. What is... I thought the hand on the right had a like a larger finger. We'll be your little strawberry chat bunnies. Yes. You'll all be my little straw bunny oddities, won't you, oddities, huh? Who's my good straw bunnies? Sorry, couldn't help it. I mean, I could, but where's the fun in that? Personally, I've been conditioned by phone calls to the elderly to over-enunciate when on mic. Cute cheeked-up Momo 3D model and off-topic. Is that right? Hopefully not so cheeked up that I gotta do something about it. That is the Momo. Yeah, that is the cutest thing about the Momos, honestly. Just like, there's just booty. Yeah? I see the bark. Aw. I mean, if you're bunnies, then you're probably not, barking. I mean, you can still bark. You're free to do so. But yeah, that does sound about right. The 3D printable Momo. Cute. But pretty lady. I suppose so. What do bunnies say? Pyon pyon. Bunnies have to hop and they go pyon pyon pyon. Do that, please. Like that. Yeah. Gothic bun part. Aw, cute. But yeah, no, I thought about stuff like that. And I do have plans. I wouldn't say lore so much as a setting, a space in which lore could exist. Character, if you will. Aw, Sammy. Gosh, I missed this. I'm not gonna lie. I had my voice tea. I did my exercises, thank you for the head pats. I did my voice exercises. My voice is a little rough, but it's not as rough as it usually is, and I'm glad to be back on practice. It's just nice. Hydrate, that I can do. But yeah, I've been learning to love my voice again. Strange as that sounds, like, even if I speak completely naturally, even if I'm just down here where there's a little bit of the rasp that comes in, I'm learning to love that because I'm starting to trust people. I'm starting to trust that when people say that, oh, goodness, okay. I can trust, that's the thing, I've been having trouble trusting people. It's like, really, when I speak like this, when I speak completely naturally, just completely normally, that it's okay. That I can like that too. That people are... It's not that I thought people were being dishonest, so much as I thought people were placating. Or like, oh no, it's not that bad, it's really good. But now I'm... See, even my use of microphones has some dependence of like trust issues. Hello, Bakamitai, it's great to see you. Why was my hand doing that? Hello? Can that? All right. It was great to see you too. How are you doing? I hope that you've been doing well since Offkai. I hope you didn't get the ligma from Offkai. Because that would be bad. I had a friend that did get ligma at Offkai, and it was very sad. We had to say goodbye too early. She didn't die. It's just more like she got sick and had to go home early, is the thing. Like, Dodge like a good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I'm glad that you dodged that, and I hope you had such a great time at the rest of the con, too. I had such an amazing time. I brought a bunch of friends with me, and, why do I have the lyrical version in there? I need not the lyrical version. I'm gonna remove that from the playlist. There we go. Ooh, this is a good one for, like, summer vibes. Just vibes, you know? Just, like, because it's summer, you know? So you gotta have, like, the summer jams and such. A cute strawberry girl kept me company on my walking and put a spring in my step. Thinking is hard, and words are too. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, it was great to see you. I hope meeting you honestly was a dream come true because I've been. Oh, thank you so much, and I'm honored that you've enjoyed my work for so long. Like, it is still weird for me because, like, I've done so much cool stuff, but I always still feel like a small fish in a big pond, you know, full of very large fish. So, like, when people have been, like, following my work for a long time, like, I don't know, for me, it's like, wow, like, you were there for that. You checked that out. I think that's real cool. That's real neato. I thank you for that. Literally called the summer sun. That reminds me, we're heading to 100-degree Fahrenheit. Oh, Nathan, I hope that you get through that okay. It got pretty bad while friends were over for off-kai, like after the fact. But let me see what it's going to be like here. I'll do it in burgers per eagle, and then I'll do it in actual weather units. So, like, the next few days shouldn't be too bad. 81, 84, 77, 79, 88, 88, 83, 84, 83, 79. But in actual weather units, they are as follows. Yeah, that was degrees for tonight. That would be 27, 29, 25, 26, 31, 31, 28, 29, 28, 26. So we're still in, like, the 20s, Fahrenheit-wise. Sorry, Celsius-wise. And, like, 70s to 80s Fahrenheit-wise. Yeah, the weather's not too bad, but we did have a day that was in, like, lower 90s in Fahrenheit here. That would be what, 35, tempted to say? Something like that. I don't know how hot that would be. I was more surprised everyone around me got sick, but I dodged. Yeah, honestly, like, I gotta be honest, and I think I talked about it a little bit before, but it's a big reason why I'm so glad that I mask when I go to big events, like big indoor events. Immune system built different. Yeah, mine is just bad. 32 feels like 38. How does that happen? That feels like a substantial jump in perceived Celsius. But like, for me, I do okay until I've sung. I do okay. Oh gosh, yeah, humidity, that would do it. I'm kind of glad that there's not too much humidity here, but there's some. Yeah, I'm asking right. So, like, I have to sing, right? When I'm at certain events, I have to sing. And then even if I'm not there, I want to have my voice because, like, my voice is part of my livelihood. Oh, gamer, thank you. You're so sweet. When music goes down, that's humidity. That makes sense. So, well, even if I'm not singing at that event, then I want to keep my voice intact because that is part of my livelihood. I need to record things. I need to do, you know, streams and songs and things like that. So whenever there's an event like that, if I'm in the airport, if I'm on an airplane, if I'm at a convention, mask on. Until I'm on stage. I just can't bring myself to not anymore because every time, even the one time I was not careful about it after COVID, mind you, once conventions were starting to come back, I got it again. And it wasn't even at the convention so much. It was like one chunk of the day that I forgot my mask. And then it was, I think, a little bit at the airport. No, it wouldn't have made sense at the airport. I think it wasn't mandatory at the airport. And I think I just blanked on it, and then just, sure enough, I felt noticeably miserable. So it's like, yeah, from now on, for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be masking up whenever I'm at, like, a big convention. And mind you, this isn't me going like, oh, I am so much better than all of you because I wear a mask to big events. For me, it's more like, I have a voice that I need to protect. It's not entirely for COVID reasons, it's mostly COVID reasons. I couldn't find someone who can give me a mask at Off Guy, so I was risking it, but I did keep my distance with people. So yeah, honestly, I buy a lot of disposable masks, and I have a few cloth ones too. I need to get a cute like pink one, so I don't have to have as many. So I don't need to have as many of the paper ones. I feel bad about that. But I don't know. Like I like keeping my voice intact because it's enough of glass cannon as it is. Actually, I feel like I mentioned it on stream recently, but I could stand to give a little bit of an update on vocal stuff because I do bring it up from time to time here on stream, and just it affects my ability to do songs and streams and content. So while guests were while guests were here, I was off keto. And sure enough, like that brought a little bit of acid reflux back, which has been, sure enough, that is what is eating at my voice. I went back on keto once I was alone again, and sure enough, went away, or at least reduced greatly. And my understanding of some of the factors that lead into acid reflux is there's a couple things. There is a correlation between, catching COVID at some point and the onset of acid reflux. And then another factor that I've heard is, and please understand that I do not say this with any amount of judgment in mind. Weight can have an effect on the onset and the sustaining of acid reflux, as in like keeping it there in a bad way. And in my case, I like my shape. I like how I look. I like how I am. I'm not ashamed of that. However, I'm realizing that if I want to keep my voice healthy and undo some of the damage or repair some of it from the last few years, I may need to take my cardio a little bit more seriously. Start, taking better care of that. Christiana, hello! That is not what my arm is doing. Are we doing well today? I've kept my masks from the plague due to allergies. Oh gosh, yeah, allergies have been really bad lately. I noticed a lot of my friends experiencing them worse and worse over time. I don't know. You doing okay? Good. How are we already at an hour and a half? What the heck? Time is going by so quickly. Right. So, what this means, because there is a content reason that I bring this up. Well, Rain Kazori, thank you so much for the, is it Rain Kazori or Rain Kazori? Thank you so much for the follow in the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matarkon, Shoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. Great to have you here. Can we get some love in the chat for Rain Kazori? Rain. Okay. I will call you Rain then. Oh, spam. Oh, I see. Helping Blitzy bully Mew, the usual. Aw, that's cute. It's a little bit fun to tease Blitzy as well. But yeah. So, what this means is one of the rewards from the Audithon was the return of Pada Pada streams. Like dancing on stream and such. Like actual IRL. I think I may even go without the mask. I want to challenge myself to do that. So the original plan was to do them at least like once a month for a couple months. I may increase how much that is. I may bring it back to like every other week as opposed to every week. Because when they happened, they were... And please understand, this is not me trying to sound ungrateful. If I do come across that way, I deeply apologize. I am so glad for anyone that swung by those streams. The kicker is, not a lot of people would swing by for those. Which, it makes sense. It's inherently not the most streamable stuff. But I think I know what I want to do with it now. Because I'd like to bring those back. Maybe I could do like simultaneous camera and VTuber. Like, I don't know, just how the motion would look and like how it's actually tracking. And I want a goal. I want a reason. Because I noticed that I was doing better about that when I had Fanime to practice the Pada Pada for. When I had Offkai to practice, other things for. So I'm thinking of a date in September by which I would like to film the routines. Maybe like string a little mix together and dance to it all in like a circuit. Because then I have a goal, I have a mission. If I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it, then I may drop it. That's just kind of how my character is. Like my character, like as a person, not my characters in like, oh, bunny girl, strawberries. But like that's just how my brain works. So, nothing's set in stone, but regular-ish Pada Pada and dance streams are coming back very soon. Not this week. I want to get back in the habit of doing them on my own in the mornings daily. So then I can come back to them on the more streamed basis and be good at it. On that note, I could use a break. I'm going to take maybe 5 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on words on stream for you. And I'll be back shortly. BRB. All right, BRB.
message at the sound of the tone.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. All right. I am returned. Hello. Blitzy, hello. Good to see you. How are you doing, darling? I hope you are very, very well this day. I'll think with that, bats. Check me. Oh, yeah. Sure, let me take a look. Forgive me if I'm making mouth noises. I am enjoying a little snack. I have a plate next to me with, my keyboard is deceiving me. Oh, and that's a hydrate. I can do that. Ah. Let me just set my. There we go. I'm gonna pause music real quick.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing? How's your stream going?
It's fantastic. It is nice to be back with the oddities. It is nice to be just hanging out on this apparent like rooftop pool thing.
That sounds like so much fun, honestly.
Yeah. Should have you one of these days.
Cool. So I'm calling today because I noticed that you put in a resume to be a dog walker. I was looking for a dog walker for reasons, and
Yeah.
I may have accidentally. The old adage that like the dog ate your homework. The dog ate the resume. I am the dog. I was hungry, so I don't
Understandable.
remember
Good
what
source
was
of
on your
fiber.
resume. Yeah, good source of fiber. I don't remember what was on your resume. Mm-hmm. I would like to know what was on your what was on your resume again, just so we can get a solid idea if you're a good fit for the job.
What was on the resume? Certainly. Oh goodness, I don't remember. So what were some of the questions that were on there? Feel free to, if there's anything in particular that you need clarified, I'd be more than happy to provide that information. Name, years of experience. What would you like?
I mean, like, I understand that, like, you put down, like, very, my recollection is very bad of it because
No
I
worries.
am just a puppy and I am very bad at remembering the specifics of the thing, but I do remember that you put down for experience that you had experience producing Eurobeat. Can you explain how that applies to dog walking?
Well, that means that I have a certain experience with rhythm and influencing others to move in the same way. For instance, while dog walking, I'll try to keep it to the slower stuff. We start off slow and gentle and soft, and then we work our way up to the faster stuff. So, it allows us to modulate the experience of walking that dog at the moment. It allows me to maintain a certain control in that situation that I find is necessary for even the most unruly puppies.
Fair, very fair.
Yeah.
And then, and then I saw that for years of experience, you like scribbled down a number, but like I just my brain didn't quite comprehend what it was. It was like half written out. Like, can you first off, can you explain why that was like half done, and second off, like it almost looked more like a music note than it did an actual like number. I just explain.
Well, I would, but see,
to the
is there a number of years that you're looking for in particular? Because I can certainly demonstrate that I've been alive long enough to have done so, but to reveal so would be to reveal my age, and I simply shan't do that, darling.
So how many years do you have experience in producing Eurobeat? I guess, because if that's your baseline level of experience.
We're coming up on 20 now.
Wow, that's impressive. And then one last thing. It says you have experience in calling dogs good girls?
That I do. I have experience calling many things good girls. Would you like a demonstration?
I would. It's
Aw.
important for the resume and all.
What an eager puppy. Of course you'd be seeking something like that. Now, let me know when you're ready for the full extent, and I can offer a brief demonstration. After all, I try not to give away too many things for free, but in such a case as this,
sure,
where it's
for sure.
important to establish, just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. I'm
right.
ready for the demonstration.
Should I try it on you then?
If you feel that's appropriate.
Oh, those giggles. All right, ready?
Mm,
Let's see.
I am ready whenever you are.
Who's a good girl? Who's my good puppy, Blitzy? Is it you? It's you!
Yeah,
Who's a
it's
good
me.
puppy?
I am your good
Ah,
puppy.
You are
I
such
am-
a good girl. Oh, you're a good girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, so good.
Oh my god,
Oh.
someone just redeemed actually it was Leighton Logic redeemed head pats while you were doing that.
Yeah.
So
It was a little chain head pat. No.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I hope
okay,
that was
so,
a reasonable demonstration.
I believe you pass and you have the job.
Yay!
That said, so obviously we reached our goal. And one of
Yay!
the things was that I had to prank call another VTuber. So I'm just giving a little context to your chat in case anyone's really curious as to why this happened.
Wait, you don't actually want me to, like, was what none of that?
No,
real?
you got the job anyway.
Yay! That's fantastic.
Like-
I cannot wait to take you on all those walkies and give you head pats and remind
my
you just
God.
what a good girl you are. Aw, yay!
Ah,
Oh,
so,
goodness.
All right. You have a lovely rest of your stream.
Thank you. You as well.
When I'm done with, actually, I got an hour 47 left on mine,
Ooh.
so I don't know if I'll be able to like pop in after yours is done, but I would love to if you're still going. Though I'm going to be rating the person who donated like the most significant amount of money because I feel like that she kind of deserves it.
I'd say that's fair, though. Yeah, do what you gotta do. Like, if you rate in,
But
we'd love to have you. But
If
not-
possible, I
yeah.
would love to swing by yours.
Sure.
And yeah, you have a lovely rest of your stream. Thank you for participating in our little interview here.
Thank you for checking in with me. It was important that I reapply for this job properly. Bye, puppy.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was cute. Oh my gosh. What a good girl Blitzy is. What a good puppy. Oh my goodness. What were we on about? I was distracted by adorable. Wait, I should edit that now. I'm so sorry. 1 second. So there is an inaccuracy in that little stream elements thing about Stoneforged. The number that it gives, the percent there, is wrong. So you'll notice that it says something like, Odyssey has partnered with Stoneforge Technology. From custom builds with cases featuring your favorite VTubers, to pre-built powerhouses, to even accessories and streaming gear, get 5% off if you're already using code Odyssey at checkout. The error there is 5% off your order. 5%, 5%. It is no longer 5%. Oh, there she is. There's a good girl. It's now 10%. Just across the board. So if you use my code Odyssey during checkout at Stoneforge Technology, you get 10% off your order. And I need to update the bot because I am wrong about that. And also, yes, please give lots of follows and love and good and head pats to, let's see, to Blitzy VTuber. Like so. Where is the thing? There it is. All right. We're going to do 10% off. 10. There we go. I love also, can I just say I'm kind of proud of how I wrote that? Because, like, that is not the actual text that, I was told to use. So, like, I actually came up with that myself, like, the little emoji sprinkled in. It always reminds me of, like, type 5 of your friends who are sluts to, so like, it's just, like, you've seen those copy pastas, right? Where it's like, uh-oh, happy Spanksgiving, time for you and your, it's just like obscene, but also sprinkled with emojis. I'm not crazy, am I? More so than usual? I can't be the only one that's seen these, am I? I see. Well, good to know. We're all okay. That's fair. Just making sure that I'm not speaking out of my booty here, because like I swear they actually were a thing. Like there were those little copy pastas that were like, I think you're dead bats. Maybe I need to write crazy. I was crazy once. A room full of rats. They drove me crazy. Crazy? Did someone drive me crazy? It's weird to see that coming back, because I remember like in the late 90s, early thousands, that was really funny. No, that had to be like mid thousands for me. Someone in a Discord server I'm in posted something like that yesterday for Father's Day. I see. But yeah, no, like I'm kind of proud of how I wrote that, because it has that appeal, but it's also like genuinely an ad. I probably need to hit save. There we go. It is now 10%. What were we on about? I feel like we bounced around so many subjects. Gosh, I have missed this. That was the reason that I was so sorry about missing Friday, because not just the fact that I had essentially skimped out on delivering one of the goals to you. Like, wait, close enough. That I skimped out on giving you like some of the goals that we were working that you had unlocked during the Audithon, but also I just missed hanging out. I like streaming. I like catching up with you. Keep me up at night. Oh, you're like serious. Oh, Nathan, I'm sorry. I hope that they can go away, or that something happens where you don't have to hear the knocking around in the walls. That's really rough. It's weird. I've actually been like, I used to have trouble falling asleep at night, but lately I've been like, I'll hop into bed, and if I'm not careful, I'll fall asleep without taking my pills. I've been a lot better at them now. But I'll fall asleep really quickly. Like, I'll hop into bed and, I'll take my pills. I'll watch something on my phone or on the laptop, and I'll conk out real quick. Oh gosh. And it's weird because like I used to have a lot of trouble falling asleep. If my brain was being particularly unkind, then it would keep me up for hours on end. But lately I've been sleeping really well. I don't mind it. I'm certainly happy about that. And I feel like now that I'm going to be waking up in the mornings, I tried this morning to wake up at 6 because I wanted to have some time to do my exercises, like do the dances the way that I used to, and get back up to snuff. You ever, like, when you're waking up early in the morning, you get that feeling like, it wasn't enough sleep. Something in my brain was like, wrong, not enough sleep, warning level, bad, back to bed. Am I sleeping 8 hours? I'm sure not. Let me check, actually. I think my phone does a pretty good job of tracking that for me lately. I started using the, like, health features on my phone, which I used to not, but now I do. Sleep. Last night, I slept 7 hours. I get about 7 hours a night. Yeah, 6:54, 6:25, 6:54, 6:49, 7:1, 7:1, 7. I'm doing pretty well with getting at least 7 hours of sleep. Not 8, 7. Because I'll fall asleep at midnight and wake up at, you guessed it, 3. 7 o'clock. But, I feel like waking up, here's the thing, I can wake up at 7 real easy. Getting out of bed at 7, very different. I should get the background music going again. How's the volume, by the way? Am I loud enough? Is the music quiet enough? Too loud? Too quiet? Technically get enough hours, but not at the right times. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, honestly, like, I've heard, I forget where I heard it, but like every hour of sleep you get before midnight counts as like 3 in terms of rest. Because, like, timing does have something to do with it. Yeah, getting a REM cycle is one thing, but, like, does working out regularly help you with sleep? I think it does, because here's the thing. A lack of sleep or feeling restless at night can come from not expending energy during the day. So if you've exerted energy during the day, you are more tired at night, right? So, like, it makes sense to me, anyway. Like, it's something that clicks in my head, so, like, I don't know. It's not that I'm doing a lot either. It's like I'm not super active as much as I used to be. Oof. So like, words are failing me again. I slept for 5 hours once that sucked on. Huh. That doesn't seem like much. yeah, exactly. So I feel like, and that's the thing, I could choose any activity. I'm really glad that I'm choosing cardio. Because I'm thinking about like, earlier I was talking about like I should probably, get some exercise. I should probably do some things to reduce my acid reflux. And one of those things for me could be weight. And I, having spoken to a doctor, they've actually affirmed that in my case. It sucks if you're not used to being sore. Yeah, that's always the rough part, because like, the thing is you got to build up like an immunity, or at least just getting used to it. I'm not saying like, oh, skill issue, get good. It's like, it takes time. And it takes a couple of days of things really sucking. Really, really being poopy bad. And then it stops. Just feels normal. And I want to get back into that. Actually, I must confess, I had a very strange inspiration to get me back into exercise, because I was already kind of thinking about it, but I watched a video on YouTube that kind of affirmed it for me. Someone, I forget the name of the YouTuber, but he had an arrangement with Mr. Beast about like if they were both training for a bodybuilding competition, and whoever lost had to pay the winner some, exorbitant amount of money, Mr. Beast money. And if either of them missed a day of exercise, they had to get the other's name tattooed on their forehead. And I was watching, and it's like, I don't want to be bulky. Those days are behind me. I no longer want to be, how do I say, and this is nothing against, there's nothing against, thank you for that, Pats. Like, having muscles. Believe me, I am not against muscles. Goodness, no, I'm not. I guess it's just not an aesthetic that I seek out. Oh, so hello, Deflated Eagles. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. For me, I don't necessarily want to be shredded. However, I would like to be smaller-ish. And watching the amount of work that this other YouTuber was going through. I think without bats. Who was this? I'm trying to find the name. That was a bunch of Pada Pada videos. That was Numi and Matara reacting. Airrack. Archives! 58 months of subscribing. Can we get some love in the chat for the one, the only, the adorable Arkines VT. Arkines, bless and thank you so much for being part of this community. You have been a truly welcoming force ever since you've been here. Like, ever since you entered our little sphere here. Can we get some serious love in the chat for Arkines? Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah, it was Airrack. So Airrack had an arrangement, a deal with Mr. Beast. And here's the thing. Watching people get into exercise, thank you. Watching people get into exercise in a way that didn't feel like toxic or remind me of the dude bro man beef culture that I saw around it for a little bit, kind of reminded me, like, I like that. Like, I like exercise. I really do. Weird as that sounds. I'm just bad at getting myself to... Blitzy! Thank you so much for 22 months of resub, and please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, and being part of the Oddities community for 22 months in a row. Can we get some head pats and good girls for Blitzy and Arkines, now I think about it? Yes, lots of love and head pats. For the both of them. Yay! There we go, yeah. I don't know why my delivery there just reminded me of Tequila Girl. Yeah, Tequila Girl, yes! One of the videos from Numi's experience in Japan. But yeah, it was Airrack that had this arrangement with Miss Reese. Like, that looks kind of cool. I want to do not that, but something close. So I'm like, why don't I just get back into dancing? Because, like, dancing will get me right back into what I want to do on stage, and it's cardio, and it's music I like. Why not? So now, every morning, I'm planning on getting back into the Pada Pada routines I already knew, and I want to learn new ones. I will probably no longer be practicing the Go Speed Racer routine. And probably not Night of Fire. I've got that one pretty much down pat now. It's basically muscle memory. But I do want to start learning some of the ones from XZ Pada Pada. because they did routines for Love Me Like I'm Yours and Step Into the Fire. As well, I want to start picking up routines from like, because I've when I think about the songs that I have in the list, let me see. Where's the list? There it is. Fantasy by Virgin L, really easy. Night of Fire, got it down pat. Discord 2015, that's one of mine. Time Will Tell, it's one of mine. Savor the Sky, that's one of mine. I need to do some routines that are not me, you know? Exactly, yeah, Pata Pata dancing. For those who don't know, by the way, Pata Pata is a variety of, you could technically call it line dancing, choreographed dancing that is done in nightclubs to Eurobeat, hyper techno trance related genres, Italo disco, it's less to do about the footwork, because it's basically like step, 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 or sometimes it's forward like step, 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 step. Instead, it's more to do with like the arm motions, like the late motion has only got so much range, which is not bad, like. But it's really cool because, like, I don't know, it's rhythmic and it's fun and it's like, for those who haven't seen it, it'll be fun to show you. It's just such a fit for what I want to do. So it's like, it's time. How do one start? Like dancing or singing without hurting yourself. Warming up. Both of those. Say this is someone who still hasn't learned the importance of doing so. Warm up. I actually do the ring fit warm up with like the ring fit and just like the ring con, just like, smacking on my knees, and I'll basically do lunges with it and like little side step with it. Actually just pull up a video of that and I'll just stand with the Joy-Con, with the ring con, and just do it that way. And then I generally feel pretty ready for dancing after that. Not 100%, but like close enough. It's something. Singing, singing warm-up would probably be something like softy warm-ups, like a semi-occlusion or semi-occlused vocal tract exercises. So what I do, I'm actually gonna grab a straw for this. All right. So I'm gonna grab a straw. See? There's like a little straw. And what you can do is just do scales. And what it does is, the way that breathing into a straw does, and it kind of puts some of the air and the vibration back into your vocal cords, into your voice. And that warms it up. Other ways that you can do it is like, if you don't have a straw handy and you can't, then you can do like, I made a little guide for myself some time ago. Yeah. Z, zh, v, v, brr, brr. The last two sound like chibi-doki noises, but Aragaze, thank you so much for the sub. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Can we get some love in the chat for Aragaze? I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the sub. So if you make those noises, you'll kind of feel those vibrations, right? And they kind of go back to your vocal cords, which is the important thing. That's what you're wanting. Oh, Suckle, you're right. Yeah, we got another wheel spin. Great. Thank you so much for that. Let me get that ready. Okay. And spin. Thank you so much for that. Don't be prank called, 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 don't be prank called. All right, I'll set the timer for 2 minutes. Yeah, all right, 2 minutes. Starts right now. Right meow, rather. Oh, thank you for that, Vatsnya. I can take pressure from other people when driving, yeah, but it's a different type of pressure when there is a cop behind me, yeah. That makes sense, yeah, and I've actually thought about the reason why, meow. Because, basically, yeah, there is a reputation, yeah, for cops to pull people over without precedent, yeah. Or to basically nitpick, yeah. It's not a matter of are you breaking the law, it's what would they try to find on you, Nya. Vanguard Christie, thank you so much for the follow, Nya. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here, Nya. My music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DD Nyar, Initial D, wait. Nya Tarakan of Shoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. Can we get some love in the chat for Vanguard Christina? Great to have you. Only a minute left, only a little over a minute left of Nya mode. But yeah, it kind of makes sense because like I will be driving the speed limit perfectly fine, Nya, and there'll be a cop behind me for some reason, and I'll just be like, oh gosh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I mew? And yeah, please don't tell her about that. Yeah, and I'll be worried, yeah, about like what will they find, some reason to get me in trouble, yeah, or to write up a ticket, yeah, because it's not a matter of if I'm breaking the law or not. I'm not, yeah. Have I seen the lion dance, the Chinese one? I have, yes, yeah. Or wait a minute, yeah. It might have been which one? Okay. I may not have, Nya. Which dance is traditionally done at Chinese New Year, Nya? Chinese Mew Year, if you will. Mew? There we go, Mew. But yeah, 5, 4, Nya. 3, 2, Nya. 1, Nya. Okay. That is a lion dance. Okay, good. It's like, did I commit a felony today? So here's the thing, and I gotta pause this real quick, because this is the kind of thing where I'll keep this short because it gets a little too real. My experiences with the police, while I have not been actively, how do I say, not actively harmed directly by police, my experiences with them are extremely bad. One of the first times that I tried to enforce my restraining order against my abuser, one of them went out of their way to scream at me about why the ink was different for one check mark versus another, because one part was printed and the other one was written on directly by the judge. As well, there was an incident that I had as a kid on my bicycle, where the cop was looking for someone. Hello, Bumble. You're an Xbox and Switch player, and why? Thank you very much. I'm glad that you think so. It is great to have you here. What's it? And they were looking for a stolen red helmet with stripes. Mine was a red helmet with paint missing in the middle. And they pulled me over, and they stopped, and they asked me like, oh, where'd you get the helmet? It's like, well, I was in Oregon with my mom, and she bought it for us up there. They get on the thing. Are you sure? Yes, officer. Are you sure? No, officer, I stole this from a baby. They were crying as I pulled it from their hands, and I laughed at them. Idiot. Is what I wanted to say, but obviously when I was that, kid, it's like, really? What did you think asking, are you sure, is going to change? And then the way that they yelled at me during the stalker situation and things like that, it's just like, I have yet to have a proper experience with a police officer where service and protection has actually been withheld. Not that I had much, delight in them before, but my trust in police officers and general law enforcement is really quite low. And add to that the fact that even in places like here, like California, Jam, hello, darling. What a rough subject to come into. I hope you are doing very, very well today. It is great to see you. How was your stream? What were you up to? Let's go ahead and give you a shout out. And then, yeah, Phasmo. You are so good at Phasmo. It's awesome to watch you play. Like, you are one of those examples of like what to do in that game. I could never. It's a rough subject, but we were talking about police officers, and like I'm just talking about like why I tend to get antsy around them. It's just like I have yet to have like actual experiences where, the law is properly enforced. It's like, so whenever there is a cop behind me, I could literally, the problem for me is I could literally just look not passing. That's the thing. Like, I could just not look very good that day, and that is enough reason for a cop to be like, well, you're disturbing the peace. Screw you. And that's all it takes. If they decide they like me not enough, like they don't like me enough, they could do worse. I hate to say it. There is a, or at least from what I've seen, from what I've been educated about in other situations and circumstances, the potential for targeted bullying from law enforcement is surprisingly significant, depending on one's experiences and background. And it's a shock because where do you get the cute emotes? Oh, from Jam. Ah, yeah. Looks like the artist is Gemini Gold 27. I'm gonna put the music back on because I don't like being such a grim subject. But yeah, no, I feel that. Like, whenever there's a cop behind me, it's like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? And then it's just like, nothing. I'm driving the speed limit. My registration is up to date. Yeah, the bad apples and cops from the encounters I've had with cops are pretty mixed, but it's positive overall from for me when I'm not in a car. I see. Yeah, I saw that AXR. Yeah. Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. I'm gonna have a bite of my cheese real quick, and then if I may, let's change the subject to something more positive. That's not what I did with my hand. A little bit of cheese and a walnut. So I think this one is Colby Jack, and then the other one that I have is mozzarella, just regular mozzarella string cheese. I don't know. I actually like snacking more on keto because now I know what to do. You know. I also have some strawberries, like cut in half and de-stemmed. It's just nice. I don't know. Like, I like having a little variety, and I'm not great at eating lunch. Today I had a pretty late breakfast, so like I kind of skipped it, but I made a little plate to snack on during stream. I just haven't done a lot of snacking because like eating on stream can be a little awkward. Do I plan to play Stardew Valley? Probably not on stream. It looks cute. I played a little bit of it, like a teeny tiny amount, and it does look cute. It's just not my kind of go-to game, you know? And I think that is okay. If you enjoy Stardew, by the way, please enjoy it. A lot of my friends love Stardew Valley. And this is not any kind of like dig or any personal thing about like the creator or the game itself. I just didn't really get like locked in. I was close to it, but I addict easily, so I try to keep myself away from games where I'll, get sucked in for too long. I think that might be why I subconsciously avoid VR chat, because I wanted to get back into VR chat, but it's easy to kind of lose hours and hours just world hopping and interacting and that kind of thing, and I love it, but I'm also so scared. Like, something that I talked about during the Audithon was like constantly sprinting, constantly running, constantly feeling like if I'm not working, I'm going to lose everything. Hello, Bowser! Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And now that I don't have to work quite as intensely, to keep existing, I can take time to maybe play a game for fun or enjoy something on its own, or maybe just take more time to put myself together that day or something like that. I finally have a little bit of an affordance to be comfy and happy. Because I was basically, financially, I'm not doing poorly. I've been treading water, basically, which is not bad. The fact that what I have is allowing me to do that much, I consider myself utterly blessed. Please understand that I am extremely grateful for this. Okay, Pixie. But in my particular case, I fret about a lot of things. So I'm not used to slowing down. I'm not used to like, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and play Minecraft for 3 hours. I'm gonna hop into VR chat for 2 hours or something. I'm gonna read manga. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna watch anime. I haven't really taken the time to do that. And I guess I asked myself what I would do with the time if I did. Oh, we have a hydrate. I'm gonna drink from my water this time. All right. Open it properly. Ah, thank you for that reminder. But yeah, no, like, with games like Stardew Valley, I avoid it a little bit because I know that I would get sucked in. I would get completely absorbed in it, and unless I streamed it, I would be getting nothing out of it other than just I had fun. And I'm not used to being able to do that. I could stand to. I guess the question is, like, if I picked something, like one game or two to enjoy like that, what would I do? What is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 about? Well, you got Puyo Puyo. You got a Tetris. Puyo Puyo Tetris. And then it's the second one, so there's that. So you basically start Don't Valley. Yeah, Alright, hold on, we gotta do the celebratory, where is it? Perfect. But yeah, no, like, I'm weirdly... I'm trying to figure out how to have free time that isn't spent pouring it right back into work. You know, figuring out how to do videos, you know, trying to figure out what kind of content to do, researching on other, you know, on other creators and what I like about their work. You know, having a setup that does this or that, or updating something in such a way where I can do this more, or this better. We streamed it sometime, I never saw gameplay before. I have streamed it before. And I do have a VODs channel on YouTube called Vodacy Eurobeat. Let me pull it up, in fact. Here, and then Vodacy Eurobeat. Let me just link it to it, honestly. Here we go. Yeah, I think it's... I don't have the 1,000 Year Door first stream up there yet, but I plan to in time. And then after that, I'll upload today's stream. Yeah. It is interesting. Actually, looking at it now, a lot of my IRL streams tend to get a lot more VOD watchers. Which I understand that, because, like, oh, we get to see the person behind the VTuber, but also, like, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that is a way to, do I have any Puyo Puyo on here? Let me search. Puyo. I have 2 VODs, for Puyo Puyo Tetris. I think it's also exclusivity, if that's right. Belle accent. Well, that's if you want me to sound like a Southern Belle for a minute or two, or say something specific to you. Rarity is a closer word. Maybe. Yeah. Some folks seem to really like when I sound a certain way. And, yeah. Some people, I've done the Valley Girl accent, and people are like, wait, that's actually kind of hot. And I don't get it, but it's like, it's not about me in that case. It's about, like, you know? So, like, whether it's the Belle accent or something a little bit fancier, oh, sugar, you know exactly what to say. And you know exactly what you want to hear me say. Aw, sugar. Sugar. Darling. So it's stuff like that. Case in point. But yeah, no, like that's generally what Puyo Puyo Tetris is about. It's, you have the world of Puyo Puyo, you have the world of Tetris. Do I have a cowgirl outfit or classic 60s dream girl? I mean, weren't the 60s the time, sort of the emergence of the Playboy bunny? In some way, I am in that kind of outfit. I have others. Let me see what I have. I have my general red dress. I have goth. I have another one that I'm not sure if it's sensitive. Sorry, had to eat a strawberry. The thing with VTuber outfits, business suit. Alas, I do not have a business suit, but here's the thing. VTuber designs and outfits and avatars, it's very hard to make a lot of like different outfits, because then you're basically creating a whole new thing, a whole new, like, you're basically just making whole new avatars, or like most of an old avatar with a new one. There exists the nun. Oh, the 2D one, yeah. So the 2D I have a red dress, the bunny girl / swimsuit. And, actually, that one, hello, Ouija. The nun one, welcome back, Pixie. The nun one was actually a direct recommendation from Orihime. I hopped in on stream once and she was using it. She's like, Odyssey, you should totally get this avatar. I'm recommending it to all the, to all the girlies. And I'm like, okay. And then I picked it up and everyone started barking. So, I certainly don't mind on the subject of great summer snacks. That is not what my microphone is doing. But yeah, no, like, I have a few outfits, but very few of them are cohesive to me. They're usually like a pre-made avatar with some specific thing. So what happens when you act like the Dommy Mommy? Can I confirm you barked? Of course you would, Vera. I know you do. I get a little carried away, I notice. But yeah, no. It's a little hard to make certain outfits a certain way. Frozen grapes are also pretty good. Yeah, I've heard that. Like, freezing the purple ones, from what I understand, is really good. I mean, not to say that the green ones are any bad. I didn't even say that. Well, hold on. I didn't necessarily say that you barked, but I said people barked. But chat? Bark for me. Go on. I see. Very good. I could, in theory, say bark and you'll do it. I'm sorry, I had to kind of... I wanted to test it. Is that a sniff? You don't know how. We can just say bark. You can say bark, you can say arf, you can say woof. You could always go after Bao and Numi's examples. Bark, 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 bark. Or I think Bao's more like thump. Oh yeah, bunnies do thump, don't they? That is not what my hand is doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to pull the microphone out of its thing. Sorry for the noise. And I'm gonna remove the pop filter sock that I have on it. Maybe it'll see it as a microphone as opposed to a hand. Instructions unclear, I'm now Mr. Worldwide. I see. Yeah, they thump, especially when they're upset. They'll like, and then thump. There's a video that I used to watch about like a bunny would throw a little fit. It's super cute. Yeah, bunny thumps at mom when he's mad. Rabbit thumps for lettuce. Yeah, they'll like, yeah, an angry thump. Sometimes they just throw a fit for no reason. That makes sense. I've heard that bunnies are very difficult pets to properly take care of. It's why I love bunnies, but I would never be a bunny mom. Because, like, I can barely take care of myself. I'm a VTuber. But, I don't know. I do like bunnies quite a lot. They got some personalities, that's for sure. Yeah, Banuis are cute. Thank you, by the way, to those who indulged me in, being so obedient for me for a second there. I don't know. You're good, Timber. You can stop. You can stop. If you have not stopped barking, you may stop. Good puppies. I guess I just wanted to know the extent of how far this goes. Like, how much of this is a bit and how much of this is just actual thank you, mommy, bark, bark. It's heal, mew. They can be, but they're not super difficult. They have a different combination than more common pets. I see. I'm mad because my ma cleaned up my litter tray and changed my hay, and I don't care who knows I'm angry. Aww. You're the reason. Is that right? I've got to be honest, Vera. Like, you came from Aloe's community, did you not? I always thought, like y'all have heard Aloe's voice and her interactions. Hello, Teeter. Good to see you. I always thought that, like, she would have a way better, like, control over, dog-like behavior. Came here first, then? Ah, okay. For some reason, I associate you with Aloe streams a lot. I think you also go a ways back, like, I think that might be why. Well then, I am honored to be among your first. By the way, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about Alue Vtuber, who is an ASMR cat girl mage. Not in quite the same way as Mirrodin. Alue is more about like potions and has a very different backstory. But both are very cute. Y'all should watch Alue for I'm curious, what's it like to be trans? That's a not disrespectful but blunt question. How do I say? It depends on what part of the experience that you're in, I guess. So that has me thinking, and I feel like given the month, obviously, like it would be wrong of me to deny the question because, you know, right? So in my case, I was able to transition. Like I was able to come out and be supported and start HRT, right? So I kind of won in that regard. Like I'm extremely blessed in that regard that I'm able to actually go forward with what I want to do. How do I say? I mean, I've always been transgender, so I'm not entirely sure how to phrase it. How do you explain color to someone who's colorblind, right? But I suppose, imagine not being able to understand yourself in a way where even if you asked yourself the question, you would not be able to properly answer it. And to have something out there that kind of scratches that itch, that answers that for you, but you don't fully understand it. And then you find out what it is. And it turns out that it's something that that can get you killed. That the way that you are happiest, the way that you frankly should exist if you wanted to be the happiest that you could be, the missing pieces to your puzzle are heavily policed and abused and actively murdered. Now, on the same token, imagine going for years without that peace in your heart and finding it. And finally, after fighting to find it and look for it and to keep it, you put those pieces into yourself and they fit and they work and it's a beautiful feeling, and you finally feel like more of yourself and more things click into place. And for the first time in a while, you know what happiness feels like on the extent that people have said that it is. And bring to that, of course, the way that you might have been raised, where, you know, the sense of suggestions that you don't fully know, or that those that are going through that don't fully know what they're doing, or every possible explanation to avoid that it could be that. And it can be a very bittersweet experience, I would say. I love who I get to be. On the same token, I wish that I didn't have to do as much as I do to be who I need to be. On the same token, it means that my happiness is so hard fought that I have very much earned, to some extent, my joy. I'm sorry for the real depth of that. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure if that answers your question. And I'm not sure if it adequately answers the question at all. Sorry. Let me put the music back on. And Tutko VT, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you're doing amazing. I have been doing very well lately, and I hope you are too. It does good. Actually, Teeter, I'll add something to that. Imagine finding out that you look really good in like, actually, no, let me put it this way. Imagine you never tried shaving your legs. And then something happens and it requires you to shave your legs. And then you find out that you have really hot legs. Like, throw a mini skirt over that and just like, ow! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Like, I'd be barking kind of thing. Like, Imagine having that realization. By the way, I should clarify that the trans experience does not require dysphoria. You do not have to feel miserable to validate existing the way that you need to. I am very much of the belief that euphoria, knowing how you feel when you're happiest, is best. Woof Odyssey has hot lice confirmed. Darn tootin'. I have gams. I have absolute units for legs. Let's be real here. Things have not been well, but I'm on the mend now. I'm glad that you're on the mend at least. I'm sorry to hear that things haven't been great. There have been many times when I was growing up that I was told that I looked good being feminine because of circumstance I didn't want to look, even though I was being conflicted with my feelings about it because I felt both good and bad about what people were saying about me. That's fair. I look back on experiences that I had with expressing that femininity where I understand why I was being discouraged from it. And it wasn't just because, oh, we gotta squash that. There was a certain amount of protection and fear that was going into it. On the same token, there were also ways that it could have been expressed in a way that was a little bit healthier. Hydrate, that I can do. By the way, if you're new here, if you have not visited my streams before, hello, I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. I make Eurobeat music like you're hearing in the background. And these conversations can range from super lighthearted and silly to flirty to really heavy. Just a fair warning, I try not to go too heavy. Just as an FYI, conversion is not something that you ever want to go through, but trying to get out of it is even, conversion therapy. Conversion therapy is, I'm sorry, I won't spend too much time on this, but I do have some amount of investment in the subject. Conversion therapy is bullshit at best and unironic torture at worst. Many of them have been found using shock therapy. That's what I mean when I say it is actual torture, like as in people get electrocuted to death trying to have the trans electrocuted out of them. Conversion therapy is torture. And what's the way that they're wording it now where it's like, oh, it's not conversion therapy. It's like, I think they call it gender exploration therapy, which makes it sound a lot more exploratory than it actually is and a lot more supportive than it actually is. It's just conversion therapy with a modernized name. You know what? Any other month, I would actually apologize for getting into the subject, but it is Pride Month. And for those who don't know, I am a trans woman. I came out here on Twitch publicly on May 19th? I should know this. I should know my own transversary better. I came out, no, it was May 26th, 2021. Yes. It was May 26th. No worries, Heater. Thank you, if anything. Every once in a while I do worry that I'm not doing enough with my platform in that regard. What was I on about? Right. Conversion therapy and things like that. I usually don't talk too much about it, but it does affect my ability to make Eurobeat. It affects my ability to perform. It affects my ability to market myself. I try to be a little bit sappy, but when people say they're awakening more is thank you for being aw. I'm honored that I could be part of that awakening for you, gamer. Thank you for being around to have that community with us. I usually put important anniversaries like that in the Google. Yeah, mine is in my phone. Every year on May 26th, I have my anniversary of coming out publicly. Because it did come out to my parents and such beforehand. If you're wondering about it on any level, go get in a fight with gender. Just know yourself. If you don't unlock the power of trans, you'll unlock the power of cis plus. Honestly, that is the best way that I've heard that ever put. Like, here's the thing. And I want to say this in a way that does not shame. On the same token, I think there's a level of awareness that is hard to convey without it sounding guilting, if that makes sense. Cis-assuming people tend not to question themselves. Trans people have that inherent question. No, it's my understanding that cis plus can't double jump, but they can forward dash. Because by engaging with gender, you do unlock that a similar like power up path, but because one does have to get into trans proper to get double jump, cis plus is what allows the forward dash. Also, you can now play as Luigi. What was that on about? Yeah, so the thing is, like, a lot of people that assume that they are cis, that, for those who don't know, cisgender just means not transgender. You're born, you were assigned a gender, and you're like, yeah, that's right. That fits me real well. Cake Killer N, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. If we haven't met before, I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matara Khan of Shoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. It is great to have you here. Can we get some love in the chat for Cake Killer N? Today's mission chat, make Audie blush. Yeah? Yeah, is that right? I see. But back to the subject. So I think the thing is, a lot of folks that go through life and just don't question it, well, why would they? If they like it, if they're doing fine with it, don't fix what ain't broken, right? But I think if you do wrestle with some part of yourself, like, is that really true? Like, if you were, let's say you were assigned male at birth, and up to now you've had no reason to question it. You could look at yourself and be like, is that actually true? Am I as I was assigned? Brazil campeão do mundo. I'm guessing that's Brazil wins the world or something. And that struggle. How do you know you're straight if you haven't kissed lots of guys? I would say let's scale it back a little bit. I would say, how do you know you're straight if you haven't thought about if you experience attraction to men? And like if the feelings that you have towards men might be attraction. And that's the thing, because like, how do I say? You do not need to express the opposite gender necessarily to be trans. Or any variety of gender, to be not cisgender. You could find out, it's like, oh, I feel better, literally just trying pronouns on yourself. Seriously. Like, that was kind of one of the breaking points for me. Literally just trying the words you use for you. Oh, thank you. Like, and by the way, this is not me trying to be like, oh, you could secretly be trans. You could secretly be blah, blah, blah. Like, what I mean by that is, that level of fighting with yourself, wrestling with your understanding and realizing what you may or may not be is a hard experience to describe to people that haven't had to, if that makes sense. And I'll do that, hydrate. Thank you for the reminder, Timber. But that's the thing. I knew I was straight because I kissed boys and didn't get horny until they kissed me back and oops, I'm bi. But that's the thing, like, how would you know if you're a mountain climber or not unless you tried hiking? Maybe up a hill. And I feel like trying, outside of the metaphor, like trying different pronouns and names for yourself is a way. It's a way to explore it. You don't have to wear, like, if you're assigned male at birth, you don't have to throw on a dress or a bra or call yourself like a feminine name, but there are ways, those are some ways that you could explore and see if that resonates with you better. Maybe you get some euphoria out of it. It's like, wow, you know what? And it could even, by the way, this is also not to say that you could find that femininity is for you, but being a girl may not. Or you might find that masculinity is for you, but being a guy is not. That's the thing. Like, how do I say? There is a self-questioning that trans people and NB people and, the gender non-conforming go through that is hard to explain to those who have not tried it. And it's not to knock on anyone that's felt that way. I would not wish dysphoria on most of my worst enemies. It is a stare into the void that I would not wish on even my abusers. What is it with me saying the the heaviest stuff right as people come in? Hello, approximate sunlight. Hi! We're talking about gender. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Again, quick reminder. Thank you for the head pats. So, on the same token, euphoria is, I think, one of the bigger indicators. And, asking yourself, do you like, I asked myself for a little while, I was like, do I just want to be, I asked myself if I want to be a femboy or something, or just cross-dress. And it's like, no, I get value out of being perceived and regarded and engaging with the world as a woman in a way that I did not get with, trying to live as a man. So, I'm sorry. I'm spending a lot of time on this discussion. I feel like I've now over-answered the question, Teeter. I'm so sorry. I think with head pats. But I guess that's the thing. It's such a simple question, but there's so much to it. We can change the subject for those who are interested. I've generally said my piece. We can keep talking about it. It is Pride Month, and if people do have interest in the subject, let's keep talking about it. Otherwise, we can do all kinds of other stuff. Tuesday, I'm late for work. Oh no! A lot of people around me don't know if I really am, because there are times when I'm explicitly telling them I don't want to, but then I think about it for a second. And that kind of makes sense, gamer. I remember there were a couple of nights where, even after I came out, it's like, I was angry. It's when I say that me and God are still having it out, this is what I mean. It's like, why couldn't I just be born the right way? Why did I have to go from this to this? But I think it was my friend Saxophone who told me the following, and I don't think she came up with it. Let me actually pull it up to see if let me see. I believe it goes something like this. God made me trans in the same reason that God gave us grapes but not wine and wheat but not bread. That we may experience the joy of creating and choosing to bring something from one end to another. I don't mind being who I am, but why do I have to change who I am with a pill? Why couldn't I just be femboy or I kind of feel that, gamer. Because why do I have to go through all this just to be at home in myself? Why do my brain and my body have to be, not a click, For the record, I should say, I should add a disclaimer here for the record. I'm gonna pause the music again, I'm sorry. I have been blessed with a truly tremendous amount of blessings and privilege in life. I was born into a family that could afford to comfortably take care of me. I generally did not lack for things like food or shelter or anything like that. I was sent to good schools and was loved as a kid. My parents are still together. They still love me very much. And when I came out, I was not rejected by my immediate family, which is extremely rare. Many trans people who choose to come out to immediate family are disowned, or in some cases even just actively harmed or even killed. It feels a little wrong for me to wear a smile as I say something like that. So please understand that what I'm saying comes from a place of immense privilege, that I'm earning enough to make a living in the Bay Area based on a talent that was fostered within me by my parents and encouraged by my parents when they could have not. In some cases with equipment that they used to have and just allowed me to use. And with a level of support that not everyone receives. So my understanding could be severely lacking on the approach of, from the standpoints of poverty, race, religion, in certain cases like that. Geography, I've always lived in California, which is generally very receptive to LGBTQ issues comparatively. So please understand that my expressions are not word of God on this. My expressions are not like the be all end all of gender, the book, you know? But I'm mostly just answering these based on my experiences. I'm extremely fortunate to be able to live a happy and fulfilled life as myself with support from my family and friends and those around me. Hello, Knight. Good to see you. Got me right at the tail end of something pretty heavy. But yeah, no, like I wanted to acknowledge some potential holes in my understanding and what I might be doing wrong in the conversation, you know? Knight, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing very well. We were having some this month discussions. Yeah, please, for those of you who are new here, I'm not just about gender stuff, but it does have an impact on who I am and what I do. A big amount of tea. Thank you so much for the follow and the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matarcon, Shoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. It is great to have you here. Can we get some love in the chat for a big amount of tea? May I simply call you T? I'm truly blessed to have my parents' support in everything I do. Seeing what it costs to be happy makes me even more grateful. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I wish I could share this gift with others because their happiness and being themselves is just as important as my own. I feel that, gamer. Actually, Toothy? Who's Toothy? Something I will say, part of why I came out was not just for myself. Don't get me wrong, I came out for myself. I would do this even if I was hated or something. Oh, T. Oh, okay. Should I call you Toothy or T? A big amount of T. What was I on about? Wait, did I missay it? Oh no, I'm sorry. What was I on about? Right. No, I lost it again. Hot tubs. This is more of a pool than a hot tub. Oh gosh. Right. Yeah, I've already forgotten. I've lost my train of thought. We're good. But yeah, no. Oh, right. If you're new here, I make Eurobeat. I do the Ada thing. I make cute voices. I love doing cute voice stuff. Or, you know, spicy voice stuff, I guess. Not that spicy. And most of what I do is make Eurobeat music. But I am also a trans woman. Happy Pride Month. Again. And every so often, questions come up. If you're new here, if that is something that you've been curious about, as long as your question is in good faith and respectful, please do feel free to ask, especially during these just chatting streams, because like, I used to worry that talking about it at all would be too much or too far, or like, she's making it about gender again. I gotta go to like another stream where there's actual music going on. Hello. So I do want to be mindful of that. On the same token, I'm very happy to answer things. I don't have time to say right now, but you seem nice and well spoken. I appreciate that, T. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, this week I'll be playing some games, I'll be making some music, I might be doing a little bit of dancing. We'll see how it goes. At what age did you realize that you were trans and that you were a woman? Also, Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride! I had some sense that I was a woman, or at least a girl, or at least like, in that ballpark. When I was old enough to dress myself, I naturally was drawn to femininity and feminine things right off the bat. I rocked my sister's princess dress more than she did. That is not an exaggeration. I'm gonna put the speakers up just a smidge so I don't have to wear these headphones. Guy Othersome! Thank you so much for 6 months of subscribing. Can we get some love in the chat for Guy Othersome? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub ads, being part of the Oddities community for half a year now. Let's get some love in the chat for Guy Othersome. Thank you so much for that. My trans emote is still under approval status since it's been almost a week. That is, ouch. I hope that and it's during Pride Month, to boot. Like, I hope they get on that. What's it? I try to answer stuff like that, like, hearing the perspectives of a lot of people will help you figure yourself out, but you can only really do that for yourself. Right, the age. So I had some sense that I was at least feminine since I was old enough to dress myself. I had a sense that I probably should be a woman, I would say right about middle school, because I was not having the same feelings that a lot of that guys my age were having. But the thing was, I think it was around that time that I knew that I was trans, but I had to fight that down. Mind you, this was the the late 90s, early thousands. So I could not express that. I mean, in some ways I still ended up failing anyway. But words are failing me. I fought that down. I fought the notion that I was trans down for many years. It took hitting rock bottom, essentially, and realizing that it was consider transition, put it on the table, or death. I was not going to make it if I did not at least put it on the table. And I put it on the table. I'm like, okay, what's going to make me happiest? It's going to be that. All right, well, how much of that do I need? Do I need to go all the way? It had to be all the way. How do I feel when I actually go for it? Oh, this feels good. I like being myself for once. Is that happiness? Is that what that's supposed to feel like? Nothing with that thoughts. Coming out to parents is the hardest thing. I was fortunate enough to come out to my immediate family in one fell swoop. Because I was able to open up to my bio sister pretty early on because she had some sense of it. She was actually really upset that my legs looked better in a skirt than hers, apparently. I disagree wholeheartedly, but the point is, with some of your advice and encouragement, I can safely say I identify as a plant, since I love both my feminine and masculine sides equally and happily. I'm not sure if... Are you telling a joke? Or are you... Does plant mean something that I don't understand? I'm not entirely sure what to make of that, Timber. If you are in earnest, then I'm glad to have been part of your understanding, but if you're making a joke, I'm not sure if that, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Imagine realizing being yourself for most likely the first time in your life can feel... Right? Hello? It's like, imagine. Some plants... well, that makes some sense. Music reminded me you are the Empress. Exactly, darling. Thank you for remembering. God, you're sardonic. Thank you. No, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. You know, I feel like going a little bit over my 3-hour time. I've missed y'all. I'm glad to be back. I sadly have one parent that doesn't accept me. I am sorry to hear that, Ghosty. It is... All right, take care, Justy. Thank you so much for popping in. I look so annoyed there. I'm going to say hi. God, they have more bunny, see. Aw, of course. I'll say this, by the way. A parent making their acceptance of you conditional is a complete failure on the parent's part. They can have religious objections here and there and everywhere. They can have a scientific objection, whatever. That does not change who you are. Your identity is your decision. And a parent's job is to bring their child to adulthood safely and in a way where it raises their child to not harm others or themselves. To be good to others in the world around them, ideally. So if a parent is choosing not to love you or support you because of this, that is on them. You are who you are, and you know yourself better than anyone else would on this planet. Because of my kids' friends, we had a running joke for a while where if one of their parents didn't support their identity, congratulations, I'm your dad now. My parents have, and please understand, this is actually a good thing. Like, my parents have very quickly adapted, and with quite a few of my friends that are non-binary or trans or various varieties of gender or sexuality, it's like, yeah, we're your parents now. We love you very much. They don't fully understand everything, but they're taking the time. They're learning. like 10 years ago, I would not have expected my mom to completely grasp or accept that I was trans. Now, she is getting, she's understanding like trans and gender fluid and non-binary, and you know, her own feelings on certain things are different matter, and she's doing a good job of like, okay, this is who you say you are. That is you. Therefore, that is who you are. You know, and she's learning to be very respectful. And my dad has had, you know, a little bit more exposure to this kind of thing, so he was very quick about it right away. To tell you how much support I get nowadays, my stepdad has zero idea of what any of this is, but he says he'll support me no matter what. That's the right move. If you don't mind me asking, when did your current voice become a natural thing rather than a manual thing? I don't know, actually. Like, because, for a little while, let me see if I can actually get back to, like, how it used to be. Even down here, it's like, I can't really go fully back, because, like, I kind of shaped it a little bit. This isn't even completely natural. I actually kind of have to, like, push it down a little bit. I don't know. I think it was when I found a comfortable medium in terms of, like, how to shape my voice versus how to just speak just the way that I did when I still sound like how I remember you. Is that right? And hello, Invisible. I am doing very well. How about yourself? Actually, interesting thing, by the way, there is a video on my YouTube channel of the old me, like, guy to see. And I keep it up because I would rather people see and hear how I used to sound if it means that they see the content of the video. It was me explaining just what I was going through with my abuser. And forget about it. I would rather people see what I used to look like that way and hear about this guy that was causing me and my parents and other people in my life hell. The one parent assumes she knows me more than myself, and I feel because of others' influence, and since they're gone, I shouldn't be feeling this way. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ghosty. And that's the weird thing. When parents forget that they are your shepherd and not your designer, that's when it goes wrong. Wait. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. I will say, and mind you, that could be affected by cultural norms. There are definitely different parenting perspectives depending on where you go in the world. You know, I'm speaking from very California, just let me be who I'm supposed to be kind of thing. Where I grew, like I said earlier, I grew up in a loving American family where I was accepted after I came out. I was brought into you know, family rituals where the women would do this and the men would do that. I was allowed to, like, hop over and be part of things. That low voice changed a bit, even just since I first started coming here late 2022. Is this something you came up with? I don't think I came up with that, actually. I think I remember watching something about parenting. I don't think it was related to gender necessarily, but it was that notion of, it had something to do with that, in the sense of, like, modern parenting for success and health, basically, for the parents and for the kids. Because a lot of problems emerge when, even as a parent, when you decide that you know your kid better than they do, that you're just the authority. I mean, obviously, to some extent, another way that I've heard it put is, when you were born, you could not speak, so I was your voice. Now that you have your own voice, you can speak for yourself. And I think that is also very powerful. I enjoy being here because the exposure I get to MTF instead of the only FTM in my life. I am honored to be exposure to that, Ghosty. That's a weird thing for me. Not a bad thing, by the way, for the record. I guess the thing for me is, I did not expect how much I would be representation of a trans woman to a lot of people in my life, on and off the screen. My dad had met trans femmes before. My mom, not so much. And for a lot of people also in my immediate family, I was the first direct exposure. And it turned out, like, and don't get me wrong, I'm glad things have gone the way they have. They gave things a proper shake. They dropped a lot of their jokes that they used to tell and the crap that they used to say and the smirking that they used to do, and they accept me. Or at least to my face. You know, if they don't accept me, then they've done a really good job of convincing me. Oh, Approximate, did you ask a question about that earlier that I might have missed? You did. I'm so sorry. Because I live in the southern parts of the U.S. and it seems so much harder here. It's harder here. Absolutely. Yeah, and trans icon has been thrust upon me. At least something's been thrust on. I live in California. I have it so easy here. Compared to, like, I hate to say it, and please understand, my own relationship with God is shaped fairly cross-like. If you're in the Bible Belt or the American South, you're probably going through it. You're definitely gonna have a much harder time. Because there are regional values that affect that. And here in California, you could be the gayest, transest, fluidist, whatever, and be like, yeah, that's just you. Whereas you suggest for the slightest fraction of a second that you might be a little bit not straight in another state, and that could cost you your life. So, absolutely, region can have an effect on how easy or hard it is to be yourself here in the United States. I can't speak for like Canada or Central America or any other country. I'm stuck dead center in Texas. Definitely rougher to come out. Yeah, that's what I've heard about. That's what I've heard too. A lot of northern states are also. I've heard something to that extent. Yeah, like I know that. I think it's Idaho that has a pretty rough constituent about that. Midwest is also hard, I've heard. That checks out, honestly. It depends, though. I think I've heard good things about Minnesota, though. I'm gonna have a string cheese real quick. By the way, before I go on too much further, how y'all doing? Are we all doing okay? Is this getting heavy? Is this being good? New York seems iffy to me. I suppose so. See, here's the thing. I've heard that big cities and university towns tend to have better reception of the world outside and those that deviate from local value norms. In California, there's a lot of cities. We are the densest population on the landmass. Like, we have the biggest population, of the states, bar none. So it makes some sense that Chicago has Boys Town. I am not familiar with Boys Town. String cheese time. Nom, 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 nom. No good, just tired. That's fair, that's fair. Take a load off. Come soak in the pool with me. Yeah. What's it, Well, I just realized a few months ago certain places make people uncomfortable as she was taking a trip to cruise, and one of the steps was Florida. And on the ship she mentioned she met two people that were LGBTQ and didn't want to get off at that stop. She asked why. Yeah. By the way, and this is one of those things that affects my job. Are you ready? Here we go. If I ever get invited to play, I don't know, Ultra Music Festival Miami, or some convention that's in Florida, say Holiday Matsuri, I can't go. Because if I use the bathroom there, and some transphobe gets a bee in their bonnet about me existing, I go to jail. And they get rewarded, from what I understand. So please understand that when I talk about these things, it's not just like, oh, it's hard being trans. Like, I literally cannot perform in Florida until they boil these laws. And it's one of those things that people go, oh, they couldn't possibly do that. You know, that's too far. They would never. They are. And it's one of those things that another one of those things is hard to explain to people that aren't going through this, because like, why would they look for it if it just doesn't appear in front of them? We're less than like 1% of the world, if I understand. Oh, like being trans specifically, is less than 1% of the world. If I have my facts right, I may be wrong. So it barely affects anyone in that regard. Celeste, hello! It's great to see. Hello, Raiders. How y'all doing? I hope you had a fantastic time. How are you? How is your stream? Let's see. And then you're playing Minecraft. How'd that go? And I also know that you just got done with your stream. If you need to rest up, if you need to take care of yourself, thank you so much for coming. If you need to take a bath, take a nap, have a meal, whatever you got to do, please take care of yourself first and foremost. If you want to stick around, we'd love to have you. If you're just coming in from Celeste's stream, I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. I make Eurobeat music, the likes of which has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matarcon, Vshoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. Oh, thank you for the headbutts. And I am also a trans femme Vtuber here on Twitch. I came out live on stream 3 years ago, a little over 3 years ago now, and I became a Vtuber a few months after that. And I'm having the time of my life, being my best self, making my favorite music for my favorite crowd of people on the internet, and I could not be happier. Trans rights. And I'll do that, hydrate. Mm-hmm. I tried playing hardcore Minecraft, but I died instantly, so I just played. I have never tried hardcore Minecraft. It sounds too scary. I don't know, I'm the girl that like struggles with that part of Fire Emblem. If I lose a single unit, I'm restarting. It's like, nope, not till the last boss. So like, I would not be good at like hardcore Minecraft. But we were talking about trans stuff when people hopped in, like some of the realities of being trans and making music. Like, I cannot perform in Florida because if I try to use a bathroom in Florida, I go to jail. Just stuff like that. Real fun stuff. Yay! Big booby VTuber time. Trans people are oppressed in society. Ada. Ego.ne kind of thing. It's just like, wee fun times. But yeah, no, on the same token, it is Pride Month. So, I don't mind discussing it. Besides, yay! There are a lot of states that, yeah, honestly, I feel that. I will say this. For all the doom and gloom that we've bubbled up on stream a little bit. Okay, I got the music back. I'll say this. One of the most powerful things that trans people can do is exist joyfully. To suffer the arrows and slings of outrageous fortune and live happily. Despite the world's best efforts, we are happily and wonderfully ourselves. But despite everything, it's still us. Yeah. I believe it was Frank Sinatra that once said, "The best revenge is outrageous success." And given some of the outrage lately, I'd say we're doing a pretty good job. Fire Emblem has the option that defeated, they come back. Do they? That always felt like such a staple of the series. Like, I always thought that, like, the point of Fire Emblem mentions, like Fire Emblem combat, was that if a unit with a name died, they're done. Undertale mentioned. Ever since Game Boy Advance, I thought that. See, I played the Game Boy Advance games. I played the one that introduced Lindis. And they did not have that option. They had the thing in the first chapter where they were getting you used to Fire Emblem, so they would leave until the next chapter, but only for that first chapter. After that, if they died, they died. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I found the almost bipolar constant change in subject matter quite entertaining. had the audacity to tell me that I'm not ADHD. Silver Sun Knight, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I hope you're doing well today. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work's been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Mataracon, Vshoujo, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. It is great to have you here. Can we get some love in the chat for Silver Sun, Sliver Sun Knight? Should I call you Silver? I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I have to go. Thank you for answering my questions. It's been fun. Have a great stream. Approximate Sunlight, thank you so much for popping in, and have a great rest of your night as well. Kitten walking on keyboard says hi. I will not make the joke. I will not make the joke. I will not make the joke. Sorry. Well, hello, Kitten walking on keyboard. 2010 new mystery of the emblem added casual mode. Ah, okay. What was the DS era? Okay. No, it wasn't gonna be about pussy. It was just about like, oh, who is my good kitten? Hello. Who is my good kitten? That was the joke I was gonna make. Yeah. The one that I tend to make on stream slightly more often. I don't tend to make jokes. Pardon how blunt I am with all this, sorry. I tend not to make pussy jokes on stream. That directly, that bluntly. Drink cheese time! Yeah, no, gosh, Fire Emblem. I really like Fire Emblem. I'm glad that those are brought into NSO. Like, I don't know, it's fun to play those again and to have the rewind option. Sorry, I'm gonna finish having my string cheese. Just to say, as an autistic introverted person who doesn't really like being around people, having my questions asked, even though they were not particularly questions that should have been answered or even asked on stream, helped so much that I cannot say thank you enough. That's fair, gamer. I'm glad that this could be a space to learn about that. That's why I'm very excited for Dragon Age Vileguard, because every companion is pansexual, and even if you don't romance anyone, they find their own. Oh, that's cool. I don't melt hearing those words. What? Being called a good kitten? There is a redemption. It's only 10,000 channel points. What's that, Guy Othersome? What you got on your mind? And by the way, I do... the thing about redeeming that for... Guy Othersome dropping 5 subs like an absolute Chad. Can we get some love in the chat for that? And thank you so much for the 100 bits latent. Very much appreciated. Choo-choo. We are super close to that hype train. Looks like those subs went to Faye Sunya, True Sage 64, Corina Barbecue, Slyfox, Kinyo, and I am Doc Bray. Can we get some love in the chat? First of all, to the gifter of those subs, Guy Othersome, and to the recipients of those subs. Thank you so much for doing that. I mean, I could praise you for that if you want. Oh, that is another sub goal, and with that, another spin of the wheel. All right, let's crack open that wheel, and I think that'll be the last one before we. Ah! Ow! Thank you for the 500 bits. Ow! Very much appreciate it, and that does bring on the hype train. Choo choo. All right, let's spin the wheel. Here we go. Thank goodness. All right, let me get the 2-minute timer. Pion will be the thing for that. All right, and now 2 minutes of Pion to see starts. Now, Pion! Very, very fitting given my avatar, Pion. What's wrong with it, Timber Pion? Did you want something else for me to say, Pion? After all, Mommy C is a different mode, Pion. I could still bring that around if I so chose to, Pion. But for now, it's just Pion to see. All right, let me take care of that wink for you, VR, Pion. All right, ready? And there you have it. Pion. I'm glad that I could take care of you, Pion. What were we on about before all this wheel business, Pion? There was a subs, Pion. There was, all right, must share. Olive Jr. had their dance recital this weekend, Pion. First time performing on point, Pion. Congratulations, Olive Jr., Pion. I hope that you had a fantastic time on stage and, and that it was good, Pion. And I hope that that encourages you to do as much more of that as you want to do, Pion. Pion? On point, Pion. Is that ballet by any chance, Pion? Because that sounds like a ballet term, Pion, if I'm not mistaken. Because my own niece, because my own niece also did some ballet. I think that was last year, Pion. Now that I think about it, Pion. 30 seconds left, by the way, Pion. Dragon Age and Fire Emblem. I see, Pion. I see. They do tap, jazz, modern, and ballet, Pion. Not gonna lie, Pion, I have wanted to get back into dance classes, Pion. Now that I have a little bit to work with, I might be able to invest some of that, Pion, into various forms of dance that I wanted to learn, Pion. I could even just have access to the studio, Pion, if I want to do some pada just after a lesson or something, Pion. Time's up. There we go. I've actually wanted to get back into I was learning choreography for a little bit, and that was really fun. I like choreography. It's starting to become background noise. I see. Dude, with the bar work, their core is so. Oh yeah, ballet. I would probably do choreography, but I'm not sure about ballet for my particular instance. Oof. You know what's been happening today? And by the way, please understand that this is just me explaining what I'm seeing. And I want to say that I'm extremely grateful for everyone who has given anything. Last month, we had an extremely generous oddity gift a bunch of subs. It's not like 64 subs. I think it was a month ago today, because I'm watching that number dwindle. That happens though. That is part of the Twitch ecosystem. And for that time, if there's any of those subs if there's any of those subs that have chosen to stick around, bless and thank you for coming around. And I hope that I can continue to entertain you for many, many months to come, many years to come, really. I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up here, by the way. You were a cheerleader for that Audithon. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn the next 15 minutes over to you. Questions, comments, remarks, redemptions, and let's see who's live right now to see who we might raid. Let's see. Mirdan! Mirdan, so good to see. How are you doing, darling? And thank you so much for 3 years of resubbing in this chat. Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, and being one of the best cat girl mages I have ever met, let alone a member of the Oddities community. Let's get some love in the chat for Mirdan. Come on now. How are you doing, Mirdan? I hope you're doing well. I hope you didn't catch Ligma. Remember, before I started paying for my sub, I actually got gifted a sub from 8-Bit. Yeah. Just got home from work, happy to be here on time to say hi. Yeah, I went a little long today, but it's just because I missed everyone so much from not streaming on Friday last week, just because I needed to protect my voice a little bit. Aw, Guy, thank you. But yeah, tomorrow, what do we have going on tomorrow? Let me pull that up. Tomorrow is more Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. And I'm having so much fun with that game. The only catch is I need to... What the heck? Oh, it's because there's sunlight shining on my phone, on my hand. I need to not voice act. I hate it because I like voice acting the characters. But the instant that I try to voice like a toad for 5 minutes, it's over. I'm not going to have a voice. And I kind of need that for this week. Because I'm going to be working on some projects that really require that for me. So, there's that. Yeah, any questions, comments, remarks, redemptions? If you want to do one of those channel point rewards, now is your chance. I have such things as head pats, hydrate, wink, throw something at me, greet you in Japanese, blow you a kiss, call you a baka, say ara ara, speak in a fancy accent for a phrase, nya, at you, or there it is. Okay. Never mind. I no longer need to point you to that. Allow me to do it. Nya, 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 nya. That might have been a bear. That might have been a bear there. No. Yeah, that is one of the many things that you can redeem for me to do. I do also have the power to decline them if they come through. Just fair warning. Yeah, there's that. I also have stuff like call you my little pogchamp. Hi, honey. The Southern Bale accent. Moi moi kyun. Moi moi kyun ada ada style. ASMR mode for 5 minutes, which I will probably decline if it comes through because we're probably less than a few minutes out. And of course, the other 10,000 reward, good X, where you can just designate X as boy, girl, whatever you want. You let me know what makes you feel validated. What's this? Yeah, and there's also Tangia. There's little animations, illustrations, there's little dance moves. There's a video that I edited together of Bao and Numi barking at the same time. It's very cursed. There's all kinds of stuff. Oh, Poketoa, what would you like for me to call you? Do you want me to call you Good Straw Bunny? Yeah? Would you like for me to call you a Good Straw Bunny? Let me know what you'd like. Let me turn that the right way. Wait. There it is. No. Yes. What would you like, Poketoa? Do you want me to call you Good Straw Bunny? I take it from your key smash that might be something you're interested in. Just say yes, if that's what you want, or specify what you would like instead. This is fine. Yeah? Poketoa? Who's my good little straw bunny? Is it you? I think it is. Yes, it is. Who's my good straw bunny? It's you. Poketoa, you are my good little straw bunny, huh? What a good little straw bunny you are. How cute. How's that? Hello, Mako, just in time. We have a few minutes left. I'm gonna finish my string cheese. Would that work? Oh, that's so cute. I'm glad that it did. I love that I could validate you or get something that made you feel good. Oh, the string cheese is amazing. Oh my goodness. Oh my geez, oh golly gosh. You returned from the teeth inspector. Doey with the 3 months of resubbing. Can we get some love in the chat for Doey for the 3 months? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community for a quarter of a year now. Thank you so much for that. Let's see some celebration in chat for Doey. Teeth inspector. That's a first for me to hear that. But yeah, any other questions, comments, remarks, redemptions while we figure out who to raid after this? Oh, let's see. Who's live? Chiefs? Toofs? These are mine. My mouth feels weird and I need to... Aw, Mako. Just a little bit more, Machan. You'll be fine. You'll be good. You're gonna be just fine. Teeth inspector is along the lines of Mitch's brain scientist. Yeah, honestly, yeah. That is in line with a particular Mitchism. So I see trees of green, red roses too. Sorry. One last question. How amazed are you that you can, with your live stream and your goofing around, can be inspiration for other people to find their happiness? I hope never to lose it. I hope never to lose this feeling that I have. Like the fact that me joking around and laughing and doing, little ada voices can have that kind of effect on people in an actual positive way. I used to, even as a musician, I would write off entertainment as like, it's just content. But being able to be proven delightfully wrong on that it's wonderful, and it's something that I hope to take very seriously, and hope that I have demonstrated that I do take it seriously. I think I know who we're gonna raid. Being able to make people laugh and feel good is an amazing super. It is, and actually, I was actually talking about this with my sister yesterday. Like, I get to have fun with you all and make certain jokes with you all, and we're able to have that boundary. Like, y'all are pretty good at being down bad and not being down atrocious. You're all good at rolling with stuff and not making it too weird, you know? I like that. That you all respect me quite well, and I hope that I am respectful to you in return. Being down balanced. Respectfully, ma'am. Bark, bark, bark. Ah. Vermouth Olive. Vermouth Olive has 100,000 channel points and needs to spend them. Well, sugar, this is one way that you could redeem those points. I hope you are very, very satisfied. How was that? Been a little bit since I've done the Bell accent. Done the Bale accent. Gonna have the rest of my string cheese now. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Well, I'm glad that it could have such an effect on you, Nathan. Chat, weird question. And this is before we go, because, like, I feel like it's one of those things where I want to know it for sure, even if it might be weird. Would you like for some redemptions to, in addition to being channel points, maybe they could be 10G redemptions as well? Like, instead, if you don't have channel points, but you still want to redeem something, maybe I can make that available for bits. Because then it's like, I don't have, I don't have any channel points anymore, but I do have bits. As long as we kept it affordable, probably something like 25 cents for a few of the middle-sized ones. On the same token, that could also be like, hey, look, another way to throw bits at Audie. Great. This will surely have an effect on content. Okay, I'll toy with the idea, honestly. Did someone say throw? Ow. Thank you for the 100 bits, Machan. Very much appreciated. I could feel the throws of adorable coming through. It was like getting... Hello, Animation Soda Pop. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Very pointy. Yeah, the bits are very pointy. They scratch. Not gonna lie. So, by the way, we've got about 5 more minutes before we're gonna raid, and I know who we're going to raid. I'm gonna have a walnut. They are crystals. Yeah, they're basically like gems. I've learned that I really like walnuts lately, because, like, they are tasty to a degree, and they're crunchy, of course, but they're also kind of chewy. Like, they have a give to them, if that makes sense. Like, when you're biting into them the first time, clearly, of course, they're going to crunch because they're dry, but also, like, I don't know. Bits are rock candy. A snap. I think that makes sense. Do I like pina coladas or getting caught in the rain? I'm not too super big on pina coladas. I don't much care for tequila. I would try one if someone got one for me. I mean, I've had one before. I would enjoy one if someone got one for me. Getting caught in the rain, it depends on the day. I get the reference. Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain. Do you like making love at midnight? Sorry. That was the weirdest way that I got into that. I thought the funniest thing would be answering earnestly. All right. Oh, this was fun. I'm glad that I went a little over. I like doing stuff like this with y'all. Pina coladas and a strawberry daiquiri mixed together is so good. Ooh, that I would try, because I really love strawberry daiquiris. I mean, obviously, right? Not me releasing a song called Strawberry Girl and finding strawberries to somehow be mid, right? But if I combine those two, because here's the thing, my relationship with tequila is improving, but it's not great. I had a roommate in college, in university, when I was still mask presenting, that tried to add too much tequila to my drink. because that's that's kind of the fratty thing to do. You just add more. You're not having enough. You're not passed out yet. Fix that. Not me having rushed Kappa Sigma. But it was like that. It was like that. That would have been really, really weird and awkward if I had rushed a fraternity, pledged that fraternity, and then still, you know, all this. Give me straight gin every day, any day of the week. Oh gosh. Liquid Christmas tree. I think that Christmas trees are better to look at instead of distilling into a beverage. I can't hear tequila without hearing the song. Tequila. That's fair. Yeah. I think I'm ready to raid out. Thank you all so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow for some Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Until then, we are going to raid into Pride Heart's charity finale over at the Last Seahorse. Thank you so much for the raid message, Pixie. Thank you so much for coming. That is all I've got for you. And before we go, one last little freebie for you. Since, for those of you who are new here, I'd like to do one last little vocal freebie as a little thank you for popping in. Okaeri nasai. Gohan ni suru? Ofuro ni suru? Soretomo watashi? And on that note, let's go ahead and raid out. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat signing out. Bye-bye! The Last Seahorse. If you do not have the Audi Heart emote, any heart will do. I just recommend that you do use the Audi Heart if you got it. If you receive the sub, say thank you to whoever gifted that to you. Bye-bye! See you tomorrow! Bye-bye! Otsukare desu! Bye! Boop. Yeah, I know y'all can